Save me.
There is no saving for you.
All right, I guess
Not
some
today,
D&D
not ever. You're gonna get to
All
play
right,
some
welcome back to Vanrakdoom in another installment of Dungeon of the Mad Mage on Variant Rolls, level 18. We're delving into the dark and the shadow, the depths and the loss of memory, and the edge of despair. We're in the Shadowfell. We're having a good time. Can anybody let me know? Oh, what? Well, we have a new face in case you didn't notice.
That's right.
Val is unfortunately sick, so she'll be missing the last little tail end of this game. But we have a lovely guest. Played with him before. He's a gem. Adam.
It's me.
That's all
I got another man.
That's okay.
A man of few words.
This is kind of fitting because Adam had to kind of drop out of the very last episode, the very last session of Dungeon of the Mad Mage that I was on before.
And so now I'm guessing in a different ending. Yep.
It's fun.
It's come full circle. Circle.
We're full circle now.
I also DM'd that one.
Yep. You did.
Yep.
Life finds a way. Full circle for the three of us.
Life finds a way.
Cupcake. It's glorious.
I want a cupcake.
I'm like reviewing my notes.
I don't have to.
Which none of them have pages on them, so I don't really know what order they're in.
Delightful. Does anybody, or would anybody desire to, or thou desirest of, informing us of what happened last week?
I'll do it.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
All right. Nice.
So we, after ending in the room with all the Merilith statues, the lovely, beautiful Sweet Lou levitated across the ceiling with the help of Jareth and got to the sunblade that was set in the rock, which was awesome. We found a secret door which led to a room that had a silver chest, and inside the silver chest was a key, which would be important later. Our lovely Hassan put on the armor we found in our first session, which caused some really unpleasant wraith-like things to appear.
That's right.
Resulting in some strength drain for both her and Mefera. We backtracked. We went back to the room with the centipedes, where we used a combination of animal friendship and the rod of rulership to create the glorious army of our Lord Jareth, which started a centipede civil war. Fortunately, the glorious army prevailed. And so we are now in possession of 2 swarms of centipedes and also a giant centipede lovingly named Jim. We went through the Shadow Veil thing. It caused some problems, in large part for Sweet Lou's Sunblade and also poor Jim, who is now very scared.
It also made Hassan start having being her past, her memories and the present started to blur.
You could not distinguish what was real and what wasn't. But we entered the Shadowfell and started poking around, and we got a couple more of these memory visions. And I believe when we ended, we were in a room that had an unconscious young woman who we were trying to decide whether or not we wanted to revive. She looked like she had been bitten, I believe. And
numerous times.
Yes, and behind us was a room with statues, I believe, that were under sheets. It was all very creepy.
I think what we did was we closed and locked up that door, and then we saw a vision as like one of the sheets over one of these like statue things kind of blew, and we all fell to the floor after having that vision. And that's I think where we left off.
I think so.
Falling to the floor unconscious or something.
So a ghostly wind pushed the sheet at us. It fell off, and it was revealed as a painted statue of Lord Vanrak Moonstar. I almost said it on Braxikar, but Braxikar is the name of the Shadow Dragon. Of Lord Vanrak Moonstar, and that gave a vision. And I'm going to just go right over this vision again, because what you saw was a very morose Vanrak in Dread Knight form with his Sunblade as he mourned the loss of his light over time, and it's very almost repentant, but too late, as he used his Sunblade and invoked it down his very throat, the light erupting and exploding him in an act of self-destruction. And given that the vision was from the viewpoint of his friend dragon Braxikar at the time, you felt the very rage and anger and sorrow of the dragon.
And there was another riddle, wasn't there? Welcome to Braxikar's lair, dragon held and in the grips of despair, conjures memories of his long lost friend. With the sunlight blade, he met his end.
Yeah.
Something like that. I try to write it as quick as possible, which is why it looks horrible.
All right. Yes. Welcome to Braxikar's lair. A dragon held in the grip of despair conjures memories of his departed friend. Upon sunlight's blade, he met his end.
There it is.
So, 3 of you blink your eyes open after falling down at the potency of this vision. As you look around and get your bearings, Hassan's has her legs pulled up, is kind of gripping them, and she seems lost in thought.
Hey, Hussein.
Damn you.
You doing okay there?
She looks up. Fine. Yeah, fine. And she gets up.
You okay to keep going?
Yeah. Should be fine.
You can hold on to my hand if you want.
Can I hold the baby? Bowie?
Is your mind here or in a dream?
I'm here.
You've got that glazed over look.
Holding the babe helps ground me.
I have a passive insight of 18.
Yeah. Why don't you roll me some insight?
Damn it. I'm gonna roll the big dark ASMR dice in honor of Miss Val. Let's see. That is a 23.
She definitely seems somewhat shaken and maybe just a touch lost right now. But she is telling the truth. She thinks that baby will help her.
Hey, Jareth. I think it's fine.
All right, well, don't do anything to harm this child. He's got my eyes.
Oh, gosh.
Of course not.
Pass over the baby.
The baby.
Oh, my baby. Sorry. All right.
My baby, hard as babe could try. You just hear it in your heads.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Library's telepathic bond.
Nobody knew.
Just gonna start throwing pebbles at Jareth. Stop. Stop it.
Nope.
Nope. All right. So
Not happening.
in the monochrome aesthetic, the smell of death and the cracked floors of the Shadowfell, there is a door ahead.
Can I go and inspect the door?
Sure.
You.
You listen at the door.
Man's name.
Hear
Puppy dog's tail.
that heavy breathing again.
Heavy
Same breathing that I heard before.
Your perception is godly enough that do you think it's
Yeah,
She is the caduceus.
25.
Shit.
Okay. Is there another route we can go, or is this door okay? Like, can we go back to the hall? Is there another door, or do we have to go this direction?
You have just about exhausted the pathways. You technically go back and the door that was across this one goes around, but I'm gonna just give you the skinny on that. It loops around to the same place.
Gotcha. So I'm gonna listen to the door and hear the breathing, and then look back at Jareth and Lou and say, "We're gonna have to go in this room. Eventually. Maybe we can just
It's
open
not
it."
more centipedes, is it?
No, it's definitely not centipedes. I don't hear any legs. Just breathing.
All right. Well,
And it's not big enough to be the dragon, I think we discovered, right?
It was definitely big, but not big enough to be the dragon, I think.
can I just go up and knock? Hello?
So while you're standing there, you hear the a kind of a baby noise, not an upset cry, just like maybe a confused, and you hear the buckles and jingling as you look over and you see that Hassan has put the baby on the ground and is rapidly unbuckling her armor.
What are you doing?
Baby was also in the Rory's telepathic bond, by the way, just a reminder.
Yes, it was, but doesn't mean the baby isn't going to verbally emote.
Oh,
either.
sure. But just if there's any, I just wanted to make sure we all remembered that. Yeah.
That is worth note because I did not remember that.
Okay.
Hassan, mate. Hassan, mate, what are you doing? We fought for that armor.
Off of me! I need it off. And she just frantically doffing her armor.
All right. Well, I'll go over and I'll help her take it off. All right. Well, do you still have your old stuff? All right. I'll help her take it off.
A couple minutes, and the mithril armor is off of her. And she stands there, and like the underclothes that the padding and all that stuff that goes under armor. And she's breathing and she's sweating like a lot. And as she's standing there, a aura of necrotic shroud pulses out of her. I need everyone to make a wisdom save.
Oh no.
Well, that's a natural 20. So
not my bag.
Fine.
Baby.
So that's a 28.
26 for me.
18.
Actually, they both failed. DC's 37.
What?
I'm like, that's not true.
No.
Yeah, that's the DM saying.
It was the dragon aura, it's fine. Dragon was Hoosin the whole time.
The Hoosin.
Jareth?
I hit 18.
All right, so all of you succeed as you feel this aura pulse off of Hassan, and she. Yep. Sorry, confusing.
It's all good. I'm the only he
Grabs
here.
at something around her neck, and she looks at you all scared, and you can see this necrotic shroud just flowing off her.
Oh, wait, mate, do you know who we are?
Get away. Back.
All right, we're fine. Hey.
She takes her other hand, pulls out one of her pistols, and points it.
Hey, we
Command.
don't have to be doing that.
I'm
What do you
using the
command?
spell command.
Yep.
Drop the guns.
Okay, so drop.
Oh, yeah, drop.
Yeah. All right. What's your spell save DC?
18. Wisdom.
That is an 18 total. I have opened the sheet, and as you do that, she lunges for the baby.
I kick her in the face.
That's fine.
Go ahead.
I mean, she's lunging for the baby, and I don't know what to do, and I'd rather just make sure. So I'm gonna kick her in the face.
Yeah, I'm lunging for the baby.
Yeah, that's not great, but let's see what my thing is. 15.
That misses her.
Okay.
Right.
I forgot to tell you, she has to make that save with disadvantage. I forgot. I'm using the it's part of my my magic item, the harp that plays or whatever this.
That only works for items that charm. The command doesn't charm.
Oh crap! You're right.
Yeah. All right. So she leaps, and she gets swung at, and she
That's
kind
right.
of falls over and lands on her side, and she starts to calm down. Baby sends out a mental of like of just raw confusion and a little bit of distress.
I'm gonna pick the baby up.
Yeah.
All right. Just bouncing baby on the hip with the baubles again. Hussein.
Hassan. I'll go over and kneel down.
Looks around and she holds out her gun and drops it onto the ground.
Well, that's the first smart thing you've done. What's going on?
And the necrotic shroud around her dissipates. Sorry. I got lost there for a moment.
What can we do?
I'm gonna take the gun while
Sure,
Luke
she has another one.
Yeah,
on
but I'm
her.
gonna just confiscate this one for safety.
Go ahead. That's fine. And she looks up and says, I don't think I can stay here. I don't think I'm safe for you. I don't know what I could do with myself if I did something to one of you.
You can't go off alone.
Well, I think I can. And she reaches into her neckline and pulls out a large amulet, shape with a circular shape and a hole in the middle. This amulet lets me shift planes. Normally
Give me
these
one of
things
those.
normally these things don't work in Undermountain. We've learned that, but we're in the Shadowfell. It might work now.
All right, well. I don't think you're wrong, but when we get back up, come find us, okay? Get right.
I can take and she gestures to the baby. I can take Bowie to Jareth's land and make sure he's safe, and I should be fine if I just leave this place.
Jareth, you know Bowie's not. She doesn't belong here.
Sure would be safer for the babe. Back in my castle. Plenty of little goblins to entertain the babe and take care of it. So
I don't know if goblins are good, but all right.
Don't judge my goblins.
Wouldn't dream of it.
Jeff goblins are quite nice.
I'll just
They're
go over
wonderful.
and I'll hug Hassan.
Sure. She's kind of sitting
Mira
up
knows. She knows all about
knee.
my goblins.
Just be safe, all right?
Yeah.
And I'll have Jareth come over and bring Bowie over to Hassan.
Yep.
Reaches out and puts her arm on the baby's little arm, just like a little thumb inside of her hand resting against it.
Oh, stop.
And she
So sad.
smiles at all of you and says still telepathically, because there's still a semblance of stealth trying to happen.
Right.
Until we meet again.
Till we meet again.
Just real quick, insight. She actually gonna take the babe back to where she says.
Roll me? Sure.
Just
just in case.
21.
You're pretty sure.
Okay.
At least you rolled the insight before she left.
That's right.
Oh,
Right. Okay.
And she's going to invoke the command word.
I believe you. But if you're not there with the babe when we get back, I will find you. There will be consequences. Do not defy me.
I'd never betray you, Jared.
All right.
She looks in the baby's eyes, looks at you all, and strokes the amulet and says, Golgotar. and it pulses in light as her and Bowie disappear.
The babe is mine.
We know, mate. Baby's yours.
So long.
And then there's a moment of respite, and then you hear from out in the hall, out through the door. Did someone hear someone talking?
We hear those words?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Is this the hall that we came from?
No, the door ahead of you.
Oh, great.
Another
No
slower-
one's here.
There's another voice that talks back slower and goes, "Not quite talking. Different noise."
Okay.
I feel like I'm gonna look at the others since we're still talking telepathically. I'm like, should we open this door? Take a peek.
I mean, why not?
I mean, at this
Telepathically.
point. And then,
I'm
of course,
gonna-
Alex
where
was like,
else are
maybe
we
it's our
going?
new crew member.
I'm
I mean,
I'm
where
gonna-
else would we go?
I'm gonna push the door open just enough that I can like get an eyeball in there to take a look. And I want to
Is
be
it unlocked?
I don't know. We'll find
Yeah.
out.
We
The
have friends.
door
to
is
make.
in fact unlocked, although you hadn't checked yet. As
Here
you
we
push
go.
the door open just a little bit, you feel hot breath in your face, and you come eye to eye with a great, abominable, white-haired, humanoid creature. And with your, nature ability, you can recognize that this is an abominable yeti just looking you in the face.
What the
And it says out loud, "Found something."
Do we all see this or just her?
Everyone.
Oi, mate, you're big.
do Yetis
Hi,
count
hello.
as animals?
Look at your hair, it's glorious.
You are quite certain that an abominable yeti is, and I'm pretty sure it counts as a giant.
Friend or foe? Friend or foe? Friend or foe?
I'm
Um,
just talking to an incumbent. I don't know.
That's
Hi.
mental.
Because I mean, it's looking right at me, right? There's no like
Yeah.
it sees me. Yeah. I'll just say, "Why, hello there."
Hi. One moment, and he turns around and says, "Caresta, I found intruders. What
Oh,
should we do?"
shit. Wait, I know this.
That's
Where
the
is it?
vampire.
Yeah,
Look,
Fuck.
Lechesta. Lechesta's the vampire.
I just realized. Oh, God.
I'm gonna say to the Yeti, "Oh no! I'm not an intruder. I just got a little lost."
Caresta, there's a lost person.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Is that different than an intruder? It sounds like an intruder.
I'll leave. I just need some directions.
And just and as that happens, there's like a hissing mist.
No,
And
this is so bad.
What?
This is
Inside
so bad.
the room,
Nope.
among you, a very regally appointed woman with black and white pale skin and full aesthetics down. Hello. So, what do we have here? Intruders?
No, I was just saying to your friend, we're a little lost. If you could just give us some directions, we will happily leave.
She looks at the mithril armor on the ground. Yes, intruders who've collected the protected armor of Lord Vanrak Moonstar. That seems likely.
Well, it was just laying on the ground, and it didn't look like anybody was using it.
We found it like this. It was just, we came in and it was somebody else did it.
At this moment, everybody hears a door open across the room. The door you originally came into the room through. And poking its head out, Adam, what do they see?
Oh, thank God.
So everyone sees pretty old looking, if you know anything about Githzerai, regaled in what looks like a nice, simple, trimmed blue robe with really, really long, flowing gray hair. It kind of a little bit of it lists just endlessly, like seemingly like as if a breeze is following him, but there is no breeze. They are super bald, and they have goggles on their face. That they all look in the room and like, "Oh, hello, How are all of you?
Oh, great. We're saved by an old man.
And
What's up,
Cresta
Grandpa?
over at you, locks eyes with you, and you need to make a wisdom save.
Is this charmed or frightened condition?
It is a charmed condition.
Cool, so I have advantage.
From what?
I don't really know. Where does this come from? This comes from me maybe being a monk?
I'm not entirely sure. Anyway,
Let's see.
let's go with it.
If are you on D&D Beyond? If you just click
Yep.
on saving throw modifiers, it'll tell you why.
Advantage against the charm and frightened condition. It just says I have it. It doesn't say why I have
Might be
advantage.
Githzerai thing.
I think it's a Githzerai because I don't have it. So it's,
Okay.
it's not a monk.
Then it must be a Githzerai
Well,
thing.
unless
That
it's
or
a
an
different
item.
kind of monk. That's right. I'm not your monk. I'm not your monk.
So, how do you feel about a 23?
Yes.
Yeah, she looks at you, cocks her to the side slightly. Disappointing. So where were we? And she kind of flicks her hand to the side, in a almost dismissive fashion.
We were just leaving.
Excellent. And at this point, Lou, in your head, you hear the sword go. We've already lost. All we have left to do is throw our lives away for the cause of good.
Just kind of, because I can talk back, right?
Yep, totally.
You want to fight this thing?
I want to try.
What the fuck? Sure.
Can't believe that worked.
Yeah. Listen.
God.
Listen. I would say I'm not very smart, but I am. But at the same time, I'm hoping that it's like they had hope, and I like it. You all right? Fine. I'm gonna draw it, and I'm gonna charge and strike.
It
Oh, God.
lights up. As you are running across the room at her, the sword of our late Lord Moonstar.
And I'm gonna
Intriguing.
shove it up your ass, lady.
Please roll me initiative.
All right, well, I guess we're not having a chat then.
Nope.
Apparently,
I fucked that one. Sorry, guys. The sword was very convincing.
Eh.
And by convincing, I mean I just want her to be happier.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, the friggin' one.
Oh no.
I have a +5, but like, I rolled a 1.
Support
But
goes
it's okay.
last.
We've got grandfather with us. It's gonna be fine. I have no idea what a Githzerai is, by the way.
That's all right.
They're so
You'll
cool.
learn.
He'll learn. I'm so excited.
all right. So,
I need to know how you say your name for real so that I don't actually say it properly.
It's Sai.
Sai.
But you
All right,
will
perfect.
have no. That's not how he's going to introduce himself. So just wait.
Oh, good. I'm so ready.
If Alexis, if you don't go, what you say?
I have to now.
Sai, initiative.
14.
Jareth,
6.
I was expecting there to be another number there. Feyre,
19.
Lou,
16.
Cresta Delvingstone.
No, sorry, 15. That was my proficiency. Initiative, 15. Might be.
Okay. Feyre, what's your initiative bonus?
+2.
Okay. Guess who goes first?
Probably the vampire.
The blood-sucking hag.
Hag?
Eh.
Rude.
I like hags. That's not a hag.
Let's see if I just got everybody killed.
Just a vampire. You guys are level 15. Don't forget that part.
That's
And some of us do radiant damage. Like anything is possible.
that's right. Anything is possible.
Are we on a boat?
All right.
Could be.
I have a sun sword that's sad.
It is sad. It's still good. It still hits like a sun sword, though. Luckily.
Thank Christ, whoever that is.
All right. Oh, Yetis are kind of rude.
Yetis
All
are
right.
kind of rude. That's
Yeah.
Love that. Gotta love
So-
that.
It's not like that one in what was it, Ice Age that had the snow cones?
Oh, it was Monsters Inc.
Monsters Inc. That's right.
So she's gonna go and invoke a spell that requires only somatic components.
Oh wait,
don't-
that means she is casting though, and I can tell that she's
Yes.
casting.
You can tell she's casting, but it's a note that there's no verbal, which is somewhat abnormal for a spell.
And I can't use my reaction to try to figure out what it is, right? Because
No,
I
but
have
someone
to-
else could and then tell you.
What do you mean? Oh.
I'll use mine. I don't really have a
Cool.
reaction.
Cool.
Well.
Be an Arcana check.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not great at this, so we'll see how this goes, guys.
Perfect.
It's an 8. I don't know what this was.
That couldn't even be an idea cantrip.
I just shout, she's casting a spell.
I don't.
I don't know the
Counterspell.
Arcana. I just know the punching.
All
I'll
right.
just
so
counterspell it.
What is that? You're going to?
Yeah.
All right. What level?
3rd.
Okay, give me a roll.
Yeah.
You need a 19.
Shit. Oh my god. Roll amazing. Roll amazing.
Why does she have spells this bad?
Everybody, give her juju. Give her juju.
20.
Exactly 19.
All right.
Yes.
As you invoke your spell.
I rolled
She-
a 14. I have a +5. No,
Going
wait,
to-
I have more than that. It was more than 19 actually because
Okay.
of Jack of all trades. We're good. We're definitely
She's-
good.
Raise her other hand and shoot out her own counter spell back at you.
No!
Shit.
Shit.
I can't do anything about that.
Nope. And time is about to stop.
Yep.
Except
Or
that's
something.
a 6.
Yes. So it didn't.
Ha!
Oh. Dude, I'm going to have a friggin' heart attack.
So she attempted to cast Psychic Scream,
Ooh, even worse.
Nope.
Even worse.
and you hear a little whisper of this tormenting sound in your voice as your counter spells strike each other and yours overpowers. A wild magic surge effect will take place. Could
Oh
you
my
roll
god, what?
a percentile? Because this is my favorite house rule.
Who's rolling this?
You counter
Oh god. Okay. All right. No, I'm gonna roll the purple one. Okay. What does 84 get me?
84.
Get us.
Be fireball.
All right, so everyone except for you two are going to take 2d10 necrotic damage.
Oh no!
Ooh.
Everybody
So,
except for her.
And
Except for the two of us.
Except for
Oh.
okay.
No saving
So-
throw on this, just straight up
No.
damage.
no save, just 9 necrotic damage.
Damn.
I'm like trying
It's
to
only
look up
9.
what Psychic Scream is because I have no idea what it is.
It's from Xanathars. It's 14d6 AoE and save and stun.
It's
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah, it's real bad. It's,
It's
real,
real
bad.
bad.
Like counterspelled it
Sort of.
somehow.
All right, that was her turn. It is now the favorite turn, and she looks at Jareth, disappointed.
Okay.
Wait, how much damage did we take?
9.
9 damage?
I have a question. How big is this room that we're in?
Of moderate size. What are you thinking of doing?
Well, I have a spell that would probably be really good, but it is a 60-foot radius, and I don't really want to catch any of my friends.
That the room is not big enough to not catch basically everyone in a 60-foot radius.
All right, so we won't be doing that.
Cast sunbeam on it.
That's what I'm going to next. So I'm casting Sunbeam.
Yay!
Oh, thank God.
All right, so she's gonna make a con save.
Yep, con save for 68 radiant damage and blindness.
6d8 or 68?
6d8. And
Got
she's at disadvantage because she's an undead, I assume.
Oh yeah, she's undead. Okay, so that's Kendall's at her advantage. So it's just one roll.
Oh, good.
That's a 22, so she'll take half damage.
Okay, well, still. And I can do it multiple times because it's concentration, so there's that.
Yeah,
right.
It recurs.
It's a good spell.
Hang on, trying to find d8s. I don't have all my dice, so I'm just kind of kicking around in here. All right, whatever. That's 4. I'll roll them twice. Oh no, I'll just roll 2.
1.5 times.
All right, well that's disappointing. Hang on. Okay, so that's 23 points of radiant damage. Total.
All right, so she takes, after half, she takes 11.
And she's not weak to radiant damage?
Nope, but it does block her regeneration.
Right.
Well, that'll be good. That'll help.
Okay, anything else, Mefera?
So, as a druid, I can maintain concentration while in wild shape.
Wait, do it.
This is fact.
Okay, then I'm going to use my bonus action to wild shape.
Yes.
Because I am a moon druid, and I am going to turn into.
You're like a bronze dragon or something. Like
Yeah, I don't think I can do
Not
that.
a beast, unfortunately.
Damn it, that's right. I
Um,
remember looking into that.
I think I'll do.
You could do elementals.
I can, but elementals takes both of my
Yeah, it does.
wild shapes to do.
But
At
also
level 15, you can do a CR5, right?
Correct. I'm trying to figure out what the best. Okay, I'm gonna look for the best creature. I will get back to you on that because I don't
Okay,
know.
as you are morphing into whatever you shall morph, she's going to take a legendary action and
Aw, damn it.
dive next to you and make an attack roll at you with her claw.
Well, that sucks.
How close was I to her? Because I was running at her.
You're pretty close, but this movement doesn't provoke opportunity attacks.
Oh,
Shit.
God damn it.
But she will make the attack at disadvantage because Sunbeam radiates sunlight while it's in your hand.
That's right.
Right.
So good.
All right, but that is still a 16 on the die. That will hit you, and you are going to. She is just going to grab you.
Great. I mean, he's getting sunlight in the face.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with the creatures section of D&D Beyond?
I am not, but I'm gonna go find
The
that
search
now.
function is very useful for
It
druids.
is so good. Just make sure you're going under wild shape. Yeah,
And you
All right.
can put in the levels as well.
that's right.
So whatever you are now grappled.
Okay. Well, that's fine.
Lou.
I don't need to move anywhere.
Yeah. So, I would like to attack with the Sunblade. So
Sure.
I get two attacks, right?
Yeah.
And
that's
so
most.
I'll slash, but I can't make 2 slashing attacks. I
Yeah,
just
you
have-
can.
Well, then I'll make 2 slashing attacks.
Yeah. So you have extra attack, which is just 2 attacks, whatever, and then your martial arts, your extra bonus action attack. That's the one that has to be a fist.
Right, got it.
Or if you blow your blows, they can fist.
All right. Well, the first one is a natural 19, so that's a
Yes.
30.
Yes.
I just barely hits, right?
Crack.
And the other one's a 14, so that's not great. Does a 14 hit?
14 does not hit.
Okay.
Damn.
So the first one is
So you get an extra D8 radiant damage.
9, 13.
Sun Sword is pretty lit.
Sun Sword is so good.
17 points of
I got
damage.
you.
Okay, she takes 17. She's taking 28 now.
And I will spend a key point and flurry of blows, and I'll essentially like punch her in the face and then get her with an elbow.
Sure.
That's a natural 20 on the first one.
Yes.
And a 24 on the second one.
They both hit.
Okay. So that's for 6 points, 12 points. That's 18 points of damage and stunning strike.
Okay, she's gonna make her con save. What
Get
is
her
your
leap,
DC?
boo.
Shit. What is it?
Oh, it's not spell save. What is your monk save?
It is a con save, DC 16.
She got a 16 total exactsies.
Fuck. All right. And that's it because I can only spend 1 key point. I'm just gonna remain in this bitch's face.
Okay. When your turn ends, she's going to cast a spell as a legendary action.
Cool. I can't like reaction punch her in the face, can I?
Not
Unless
if
you
you
have Mage
unless you have
Slayer.
Mage Slayer.
Mage
No.
Slayer's sneaky good sometimes.
Sometimes.
Good.
Darkness shrouds her hand. And did we figure out what my favorite is yet?
Hang on. I'm thinking I'm gonna go giant elk probably.
Sure, you're a giant elk. She's grabbing your leg meekly. You are like as tall as the room. And as her hand shrouds in darkness, she reaches up towards your head, and a little cloud of dark flies over at you. And I need you to roll me an intelligence save, a wisdom save, and a charisma save.
Gee, holy cow.
Okay.
Um,
I'm sorry I couldn't counterspell that.
You're fine. So intelligence save, first one is a 16.
Oh, not you, Mefera.
Oh,
no.
I thought you were
Oh,
coming at me.
No,
Right.
up at the elk.
okay, so
Oh.
you said intelligence, wisdom, and charisma.
Yeah.
Are any,
Everybody
Oh.
thought it was me.
are any
God.
of these against being charmed?
No.
All right. So intelligence is a 23.
That'll save.
Okay, good.
Charisma is going to be a 3,
Oh God, no!
and the wisdom is going to be a 30.
Okay, good.
Sure.
Oh, shit, what's the charisma part of this?
Yeah, it can't be good.
All right.
Does she just become like a little bit meaner, but she's like still on our side?
Second, pulling up the correct thing. Can you roll me a percentile die?
Me?
Yep.
Great. This doesn't sound ominous at all.
As she is attempting to inflict you with insanity.
Oh,
21.
Okay. You have gained the flaw. I keep whatever I find.
Okay.
I mean we're in a dungeon that's got
Yep.
treasure. That's
I feel like that's normal dungeon logic. So okay.
Yep.
I found this vampire. I'm gonna
if
keep
you
it.
fail more than if you fail more than one save, it gets much ruder. Okay. That is that. It is now Sai's turn.
Oh, I was looking for something, but I don't think it was this. And I will start moving forward with their arms like basically like this, and they'll start tracing patterns through the air. Like, you don't seem like you're up to any good, and start shooting sunbolts at them with radiant damage.
Sorry. Barry.
And they're not stunned, right?
no.
Nope.
She barely saved.
Ooh, that first one was a natural 1, so we're not gonna roll you a second time.
Ha.
Second
You are
attack. Oops. That's 20 to hit.
Oh, sorry. Looking at other things. Yes, that hits.
20 to hit. Okay. That does. Oh god, my dice just flew out of its tray. That does 5 radiant damage, and I will spend a key point to continue to blast the vampire.
Key points.
2 more times.
That's above 20.
Yep.
And that's a natural 20.
Yes.
Hey.
Down range.
That
All
monk
the
life.
So first one is 10 plus 4 is, so the first one is 14 radiant damage, and the second one, well, that's the crit, and the other one is 12 radiant damage. And Sai just keeps getting close. I'm pretty sure I was looking for something. Maybe someone?
Oh god, he's
Quiet.
got dementia.
Yeah. He looks around. Why is there so much sun?
I will take a key point off.
So we got a sunbeam, we got a sun sword, we got a sun soul.
That's right.
It's like triple
That's
middle
right.
fingers.
That's right.
All right. So now it is Yeti turn.
Oh no.
Going to turn to Jareth and Sai, who is like he's addressed to Sai as you're being mean to Cresta, and he just opens his mouth and a frozen wind flies out, and I need both of you to make Constitution saves.
Oh boy.
That's who now? Sorry.
Sai and Jareth.
Constitution saving throws, huh?
I have to look
Yeah,
and check if Winter Eladrin does anything for me.
His hearing aids aren't on.
Con save. Okay. 16.
That'll fail.
23.
Shit.
That will succeed.
It's bad.
I have really good saving throws.
Yeah, you do. And because you're proficient in all of them.
All right. So Jareth, you take 57 cold damage.
Fuck me. Hang on. All right. I need to make sure that I'm not resistant.
Okay. Sai, you take 28.
I'm going to write down 57, though. You said 57, right?
I did.
Just triple checking real quick.
Sorry, guys.
And he's very upset about the situation.
Was
Jareth.
first.
Jareth. Oh, boy. What is Jareth doing?
Feeling less comfy about his hit point total.
Oh no.
That is correct. Let me just hit me for 57 just in case. Because I don't think because the Eladrin don't get any resistances based on their season, right? Okay. Damn it.
No, they're not that strong.
It would be great, but it's not a thing.
They'll be real strong.
God damn. Not good.
So, what would you like to do?
There's a couple things I'd like to do, but I can't do all of them. So instead, I think that changed some things for me. I'm very sorry. I'm thinking. Sure, what's fun? What's fun? I think I'm going to charm monster on the Yeti.
Yes.
Sounds decent. That is a wisdom save, and it'd be at disadvantage, right?
Correct.
Yeti is not good at this. That is a total of 9.
Thank Jeebus.
Buddy, old pal. You know, someone with hair like yours really ought to get along with someone with hair like mine.
So charm monster is like charm person.
Yep.
So it's not like you control their soul, but it is like they like you. Oh, no, it gets advantage if it's fighting you, so actually it needs to reroll with just 1 die.
Okay.
That is an 18.
Fuck, God, shit, damn it!
No.
Because you forgot about the first time, the first roll should stand.
What?
You already had our hopes up. It was already done. Boo!
Shit!
Is there dissent among the players?
There's a mutiny.
There's also a vampire who's dealing a lot of damage.
You could also make the argument that it's as much her responsibility as mine to know what the spell does.
This is also all of my doing. So, if anybody needs to die, it's me.
All right. I've got nothing else. I'm gonna go somewhere else and use bonus action to put Mantle of Majesty up.
Okay, that's the one that makes it hard for people to attack you?
No, Mantle of Majesty. Oh, sorry. I misspoke. No, Mantle of Inspiration. Wrong mantle.
Okay, you have multiple mantles.
That's right.
So many
no,
mantles.
actually, yeah.
Oh, man.
I'm gonna use Mantle of Majesty.
She's got mantles like Vax had
Your
cloaks.
Hang on.
Going down.
I read all this stuff and now I'm failing myself. Yeah, Unbreakable Majesty. As a bonus action, I assume a majestic presence for 1 minute or until I'm incapacitated. For the duration, whenever any creature tries to attack me for the first time on a turn, they must make a charisma saving throw. And on a fail, they can't attack me. They have to choose a new target or the attack is wasted.
Cool.
On a success, they have disadvantage on any saving throw that it makes against my spells on the next turn.
Yeah, it's a pretty good ability.
Yeah.
Lit.
He is my Unbreakable Majesty.
So while you're looking fabulous in the corner,
That's right.
In glamorous black and white, Crest is going to take her last legendary action and bite the elk.
Ugh.
Oh,
With disadvantage, that is a 13. Does that hit a giant elk?
it does not.
How much
Yay!
does the giant elk have?
Too much fur.
I laugh in elk. Haha.
Fur. Fur.
How much AC does a giant elk have?
14.
Hey!
Fur.
All right, so she attempted that. It's now her turn, so she takes the 20 from being in sunlight.
Mm-hmm.
Yup.
Yes, 20.
That
Just flat out.
sunbeam is sexy.
Well, that sword is also sunlight, so it's double sexy.
Yeah. She was considering using the last legendary action to run to a corner of the room where there wasn't sunlight, and I was looking at the radiuses on Sunsword and Sunbeam. Like, there's nowhere in the room that doesn't have sunlight.
That's right.
Nope.
It's true.
She's
Does
lots
mine
of
give off a
screen.
radiance? I should
Yep.
probably read this thing. Hold
Yep.
on.
That's why the sun sword is so strong in Strahd.
Yeah.
The light
sunlight.
is sunlight is the most important sentence of that sunblade.
Oh yeah, 15-foot radius.
And then an additional 15 foot of dim light past that.
Yep.
It's actually a 30-foot radius circle
30
around you.
feet each for a minimum of 10. Yeah.
Mine
And,
is
yeah.
60
You
feet.
can use an action to expand or reduce its radius of bright and dim light by 5 feet to a maximum of 30 feet each or a minimum of 10 feet each.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's real strong.
Oh, this is so cool.
It's
So
made to
it's
kill
not her
vampires.
And she is not liking her current situation.
Of sunlight.
So she's going to laugh heartily, ha 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 ha, and is going to invoke a spell at.
Counterspell.
Go ahead. Yeah. She's looking at the Sun Soul Monk when she does it.
You don't come after our new old friend.
Fair enough.
Counterspell at. Oh fuck! What level? Yeah, third.
All the levels.
Just every single one.
All right. So give
Roll?
me a roll.
Okay. Plus 22. Yep. It counterspell anything.
She tries to invoke a power word pain countered. And she looks at Jareth and is annoyed.
Yeah. I
And
know
she
that look.
Raises her hands up and says, "All right, join me, my pretties. Feast upon their flesh."
Nope.
And out from the ground rise centipedes.
Oh
Wait,
no!
no, Jareth, command the centipede armies.
I can't.
What about our centipede army?
Yes, our centipede armies.
It is a good note. Some of these centipedes will go off and fight your centipedes.
Oh, good.
I was like,
Good.
we never rolled initiative for our centipedes.
Yeah,
That's
I realized
fair, that's
that.
true.
And Jim, led by Jim.
Yes.
Not led by Jim. He's cowering right now.
Mefera, you're next to her. You can still move because you're huge as a giant elk, but she does have a hand on you.
Yeah, so if I tried to like back up or anything like that, I'd probably provoke an attack opportunity.
Can you gore her with her
I
horns? Is
have
that
a
a thing?
ram attack. Yes.
You could also trigger Sunbeam again, which is super good.
That's true.
Yeah.
I should probably trigger Sunbeam. That's
Yeah.
probably a better idea. Yeah, so I feel like this is,
into an orb between the horns.
yes, I was gonna say it's like a Pokemon. Like
Can it just like through all the horns? It just kind of goes.
Death Star
Like
style.
lasers, yeah.
I was thinking it makes like an Eye of Sauron of light between the horns.
Yes.
Out from that,
This
Even
is the
cooler.
most badass
Even cooler.
image. I love it.
and she's
I
gonna
feel like
make
I have centipedes crawling on me.
con save of 25.
God damn. Yeah, I mean
God
that's a
damn.
yes, but
It's
still.
good to know.
Let me roll that damage and she will take half, I guess.
Yeah.
That's with disadvantage?
Oh well, but she has an item that gives her advantage on saves against spells, so it cancels.
Okay. Ooh. That's 31.
Hey, 15 damage. She's taking 94 as the sun blasts into her.
All right.
Pretty decent. Anything else you would like to do?
I do not have anything else I can do as an elk with the bonus action. So I will just be intimidating. I
Okay.
feel like a huge giant elk is pretty intimidating.
End of your turn, she's going to use a legendary action to run as she books it for the door.
Do I get an attack of opportunity on her?
This movement does not provoke opportunity attacks, but she's still within sight.
All right. Well,
Lou.
I'm gonna go stick this blind up her butt.
Oh, teacher, try to run from a monk.
I'm coming for you. First hit. Not great. That's a it's a 20.
Yes, 20 hits.
Okay. And the second hit is 24.
Yes.
And I'm going shwink, shwink. And I need 2 d10s. D10s. That's a 14.
40 10s.
2 d10s. I didn't roll a natural 20.
She's an
Oh,
undead.
no, but the sun sword adds actually d8s, not d10s, extra every time you hit with it to an undead or to an undead.
I know, but I'm doing the two-handed, so I get a d10 plus a d8.
Yeah, right. So that would be 2 d10s. Sorry.
You're good.
Go ahead. You got this. I don't need to doubt you. You know how to play.
So that is 14 for the first one
Yeah.
and 8. 15 for the second one.
So she's taking 123 damage.
And key point, flurry of blows.
Punch.
Yeah.
17.
That will, actually, I think at this point, she's going to use her reaction to invoke a shield, which will make that miss.
One more hit. It's not much better. 18.
Yeah, your fist just boom, boom against this magic shield that she.
You rolled a natural 20 for me, and now you're rolling shit.
I mean, hit with the 2 attacks that mattered.
Right. And because I hit her with the sword and not my fist, I can't stunning strike, right?
Actually, you can stunning strike with the sword.
Well, then she needs to make 2 con saves.
So you're gonna spend 2 more key points.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, you want to spend one and then see, and then spend another.
Yeah, spend one.
Yeah.
All right. So she makes the first and fails the second. She's gonna use a legendary resistance to succeed.
Shit. All right.
I thought so.
Well,
Actually, sorry,
at least that burns one of the reactions.
exactly.
What-
We're burning down.
What's your DC? Actually, the first one might have failed as well.
16.
Yeah, it's only a 15. She actually burns 2 legendary reactions. Legendary
Yes.
because she really don't want to be stunned right now.
Yes.
I
Get her.
tried.
Get her. Get her.
I tried. I'm just gonna stay in her face.
All right. She at the end of your turn. She runs another 30 feet away.
She doesn't get
using
it.
her
Which she.
that movement doesn't provoke that words. That movement doesn't provoke attacks of opportunity. And she's as you can now see, because you're kind of at the threshold to this large room with the door she throws open. It is a quite sizable room. It's got big vaulted 30-foot ceilings, thick stone columns that rise up. There's a desk and a small army of vampire spawn crawling around on the ground around amidst the fog. As she runs into the midst of them, and turns back at you all, and she just hisses.
And like we can't do anything.
I mean, she's only 30 feet away. It's not like this.
Guys, I have
Nothing.
60 feet of movement as a giant elk.
I have, 50,
Yee.
I have 55 as a monk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roving
Yeah.
hyperbeat.
Yeah.
It is Sai's turn.
Oh,
Monks.
man, that was not nice. I will move as close to the Yeti as I can get, and I will start hitting them with my fists.
Sure. Punchy.
Wow, you're just retired for the night. That was a 2.
Was that your stone one?
Yeah, no, that was a natural 1. Okay, so that was the stone one. I
God.
will key point flurry of blows.
Blurry bows.
That's a 22.
Yeah, that hits.
And I will make that one a stunning strike as well.
Sure.
Just using up
On the
all
Yeti.
those. Yeah. Oh no, it did not.
So the Yeti, nat 1's the save, and it doesn't have legendary weaknesses, so it's stunned as its muscles start to lock up.
Cool. And then so wait, I got roll damage on that one. So
Rude.
that's 5 damage, and then advantage on my last flurry of blow. Oh, and 19 was almost a 20, but it's sadly not a 19, not a 20. So it's just a regular. Oh,
So how
look
much
at
damage?
that. 10. The last hit does 10 damage. So total of 15 damage that turn.
Okay.
And he is
And
stunned.
the Yeti is stunned.
Stunned.
And so I reach up and like pats them on like the haunch, like, "It's all right, big guy. It's all right."
I love
This-
Sai so much.
Big hot breath just blows down onto your face. Anything else you'd like to do?
Nope.
Okay. Well, it's the Yeti's turn. Yeti's turn is over. Jareth.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay.
Determined to carry old persons in your thing.
I don't know if this will work.
I believe in you.
You can do it.
I'll give you more juju. I feel like I'm giving all my good rolls to Jareth, but I'm okay with it because those counter spells have been clutch.
Yeah. Okay. No, because legendaries. Fuck.
I'm just reading chat and it's like, I know, but I am elk.
Amazing.
I just read this as a stream of gorgeous hair, and so I'm just like,
Oh, good gosh. Okay. That's
go-
not using my
great.
concentration, which is great. So you said Lichesta is 30 feet away, and
She's
she's
30
been
feet away
like,
from Lou, but she had already run 30 feet away before Lou got to her, so she's
Okay.
60 feet away from you.
60 feet from me, and she's in like some mists and centipedes and other vampire spawn.
Yeah. So there are centipedes around. Oh, okay, yeah, centipedes will go after you. They were supposed to go when the Yeti got wind, but I forgot about them.
Okay. So that all is there. She's all the way back there, so if anybody tries to get up in melee business with her, they're gonna have a bad time. So, do we want more? Do we want to add more things to this fight, or do we want magic dance?
do we want what?
More things for this fight, or do we want a magic dance?
A magic dance?
Dance, magic dance. That's my vote.
Oh. I saw that lead boo trying hard as boo could try. What could I do? I saw, saw her punching things. Saw my lead boo. Oh, my lead boo. What kind of magic spell to use. I'm skipping forward and I'm singing dance, magic dance. Dance, magic dance. Put that magic spell on the Yeti.
So what are you doing?
I cast Otto's irresistible dance.
All right. So the Yeti, who is currently still stunned until the end of Sai's turn, like you know, like you do like those foot things where you like back and move. I would do it if I was
like they
starts to
Breakfast Club.
jerkily do that, moving back and forth like a couple inches.
Yeah. But like now you don't have to focus your energies over here for right now.
That's clever. I like it.
Hey, I'm the Goblin King.
You don't look like a goblin.
Yeah, that's the whole point. I ruled the goblins. All right. I give you permission now to go fuck up Leicester.
Oh, okay.
Thanks for your help.
Sure.
Grandpa, I need help.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to Mantle of Inspiration. Everybody who doesn't already have it or is down at all, top up.
What?
Of 14 temp.
14 temp hit points.
Oh, nice.
I explain it because it is Sai's first opportunity.
Yes.
Oh, it also allows you.
And as a reaction, if you want to, you can move up to your speed. To I think it's up to your speed. I'm double checking real quick after I add my temp.
This is
important. Move up to your speed toward me if you want to.
Oh, toward you. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. Oh, actually, I don't. Wait, you said it was toward me, but I don't think it is actually.
But that was the playtest version. The actual version.
The actual version, you can just move up to your speed as a reaction.
And you don't provoke.
God. Then I am taking that sunlight into the fucking vampires. Yep. You better believe it. I have 60 feet of movement.
All right. Yeah. You, Chunk, and does Sweet Lou want to get up in her face as well?
Oh, yeah.
And
sure.
You can also move.
Oh, I feel the desire to move suddenly. And I'll like float in basically into the room.
Yeah. You'll get close to her, but not quite there.
I don't want to be in melee. I want to basically be within 30 feet of all the vampires spawn.
I'm the idiot
if I can
wants to be in her face.
Lou, hop on my back.
I think I can get that. I got 55 feet.
But don't you want to leap down off of a giant elk?
I kind of do. Yeah, I'll do that one thing like Legolas does where he like swings and then swings up and like surfs her in.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
And, wait, I think I just did something I have to do a roll for. Oh, thank God. God.
I was going to say I want to use my movement, not my reaction, obviously, but I want to use my movement to get to somewhere in the room where I'm not.
Yeah, so you can get basically to the door of the room.
And will that keep me within 60 feet within counterspell range of Leicester?
Yes.
That's where I want to be.
So you're at the door. The only person left in the room we started in is another big war of centipedes, and a dancing and stunned Yeti.
There we go.
Glorious.
Yep. And when the stun wears off,
if you want, you can actually just get past the opening door and just close the door.
Let's dance. Put on your red shoes and dance the blues.
Dance, magic dance. Dance, magic dance.
So, at the end of Jera's turn.
Jump, daddy, jump.
She's gonna run 30 more feet away, but that doesn't get her outside of the range of the sunlight. So she starts her turn and takes 20 radiant damage. And she is on the brink of death.
Yes!
Yeah, she is.
Oh, man.
Starting your turn in sunlight really sucks for a vampire.
Wow.
Does it really know?
And of course, she still doesn't invoke an attack of opportunity, I assume.
No.
Because she's just so stinking cool.
All right. Yeah, I mean, that's basically it. All right. Now she's going to move another 30 feet away with her actual movement. So she's somewhat across the room now. And she's going to invoke a Circle of Death.
Awesome. I have my reaction back, so I can counterspell that. Yes,
but
no.
She moved 60 feet away from you.
That's right. You're right. She moved away from me. You're right. I'm so sorry. Yep.
Yeah. So basically, everybody make me a con save.
All right.
Am I in that?
Good. Not
yeah, it's a
good.
60-foot radius. It's huge.
Is it disease or poison?
No, just necrotic damage.
Awesome. All right. Well,
bummer.
that's a
And-
9.
21.
So 21
Does
fails.
my-
No, 21 succeeds. 21 succeeds. 9 fails.
18?
Yep.
18 fails.
Oh,
Does my
Wait.
unbreakable majesty affect this?
I can spend a key point to re-roll it and take the second result.
oh
That's
yeah, I
right.
see that too.
That's right.
Diamond
That's the
soul,
monk thing you
right?
can use. Yep.
Yes, I'm
I
not
would
doing
like-
that too.
I would like to do that, please.
Please and
Uh,
thank
That
you.
was worse. I rolled a 2 and a 3.
Oh no.
Okay, that didn't, that's cocked. That didn't.
Oh, I'm so done.
I rolled one less, so I still fail.
We're so both the monks are boned right now.
All right, Dice, gotta warm up.
Yeah.
Wow, that was scary.
Yeah.
All right. And Unbreakable Majesty specifies attacks. This
Right.
is not an attack.
Okay.
I was just
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Okay. And you said it was a con save?
Yes.
I have a dirty 20.
That will succeed.
Oh, thank the gods.
Cool. We're
It's gonna
about to. Yeah, this is gonna hurt real bad. Real bad. It's gonna be bad.
Was it like
At least I rolled well. My God.
88 or something like that for Circle of
Yeah.
Death?
Oh man.
This is not good.
Not
That
good.
is 43 necrotic damage.
Yep. What's
And the
43
vampire-
minus 14?
Vampire
on-
spawn have to roll as well.
Half on a save, right? So 21.
Half on save.
Yeah, okay.
So 21.
All right, so.
I think I'm having trouble feeling my extremities all of a sudden.
At least I saved you all from a chunk of that.
Yeah, you did. So that's 29. That flows over.
So the vampire spawn
Oh man.
have a flaw. Sunlight. They do not get to that. So they're mostly going to fail.
Oh man. Oh man. I'm so mad at you. And banning that was the sapphire.
What?
My friend is watching and he gifted me this dice. And this is the one that rolled
Oh.
a 2 and a 3. And I wanted him to know.
I'm sorry. So the vampire spawn also get ravaged by the Circle of Death, but they are resistant to necrotic, so they're hurt certainly, but less hurt than they normally would be. She is a little farther away now, but she's still within 60 feet of Mephaira, whose turn it is.
Hey, guess what? I apologize for this, Lou, but I've made a decision. So I am going to use my bonus action to get rid of the elk, and then I am going to cast Sunburst.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm okay
Oh.
with it. I'm okay with it. Just drop me. I'll land on my feet. I'm a cat.
maximum sun. So that is a huge area.
Yes, it's a 60-foot radius centered on a point you choose. So I would like to choose the point where I definitely want to get Caresta, but then also as many of the vampire spawn that I can.
Yeah. So you can get all the vampire spawn, but you and Lou are among them. So you would also get you and Lou.
Well, can
I
I
am resistant to fire, so
can
it's
I
okay.
set the point farther? Well, this is radiant. Can I set the point farther back? I know I might not catch all of the vampire spawn.
Yeah. If you can get all the vampire spawn, you will miss. You can not get yourself. You will miss 3 of the vampire spawn.
That's
Of
fine.
the, of
I- As long as I catch Caresta and the maximum number of vampire spawn, I can.
okay.
Lachesta's got to get out of here.
That's right.
Caressa had 1 hit point, so she vaporizes in a brilliant display.
Yes!
Great, she does.
Does it get her vapor form too, though?
You
It's
are
sunlight.
not currently within her sunlight because she is 60 feet away.
No, but
But as soon as you walk up to her, she vaporizes.
well, this is sunlight.
Oh,
though.
does this one make sunlight?
Yeah, this
Sunburst
is
makes sunlight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
She'll die in sunlight.
that's right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it says
Should-
brilliant
she should
sunlight.
be
First
dusted
word.
in it.
Yes. So she just vaporizes and is gone.
Sweet.
How many
What
of
is
the
your
spawn does it
spell
take out?
save DC?
My spell save DC is 18,
Nice.
and I'm trying to see if I have enough D6s to roll this all in one go.
Con save.
I will have to re-roll one of these, but that's okay.
Okay.
Okay, so half the vampire spawn fail, half succeed.
And
That seems about typical. Okay, so
That's average.
I feel like you guys are in. Congratulations.
Die within the sunlight. I can't. I'm trying to keep myself quiet. It's hard.
that is
Six
33
blinds.
points of radiant damage.
Oh, they have disadvantage on the save. My bad.
Yes,
Undead
they
and unoozes have disadvantage. So one succeeds.
Okay, so it's 33 points of radiant damage, and any of them that are still alive that failed are blinded for 1 minute.
Yes. Oh yes.
Do they get another save on that blinded condition? Or is it just
Their next turn they do.
Yeah.
At the end of
Yeah,
it.
it's a recurring save.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Still. Advantage.
33 half is 16, so one of them is not blinded. So none of them died, but we have 5 blind vampire spawn,
Hey.
and they all hurt.
Amazing.
I was
she
sitting
is
on that
vampire.
9th level sunburst.
And Lechesta's gone.
The chest
Eighth
is
level.
Oh, Lechesta.
So happy I didn't get us killed, guys.
I mean,
All right.
we made poor decisions.
So
could've
it is
sat
now the
down.
vampire spawn's turn.
Eek.
So all but 2 of them are in your sunlight, so they take 20 radiant.
Yeah, this doesn't
Sunbeam.
affect Sunbeam. It's still up, yeah.
Yeah.
And the sword.
That was the sound of a DM. I was like, yeah, I know. This fuck sucks.
No, this is great.
I feel like
genuinely-
we defeat Nat every week. It's just like that poor man. It's just got.
I don't know about we defeat. I think we invigorate. I think we give him, delicious memories to hang on to for the rest of his
all right,
life.
and
To tell us
they
that.
are all going to swarm at Mephaira, and you're gonna take 18 attacks.
Oh my god.
18 attacks. Can you just
All
roll
at
them?
disadvantage.
Yeah.
All at... Shit. Okay. Do you want me to roll some of them?
Oh, that's fine. What's your AC?
It's pretty good actually. My AC is 17.
All right. First one hits.
Damn. Die within the sunlight.
Okay, you two got hit by 6 claw attacks.
Okay.
So a bunch of the vampires now grabbing you because they also grab. Oh no, that's instead of damage. They just claw you. They're just going for dams right now. Gotta get those sweet dams.
Do they take the damage when they enter the sunlight, or is it just when they start their turn?
Actually, starts his turn only.
Okay. Well, they'll take it next turn, assuming I'm still alive.
Okay, so you take 54 total slashing damage,
All right.
and assuming you can fail DC 10 con saves, you have to make 6 of them.
I have a +4 to saves, so. I
So
can't
you do have to
fail,
make those.
but I will make them. So you said 54, right?
Yes,
All right.
as they just.
Oof.
Get off. Get off. Get off. Get off.
Pass.
Well, looking a little rough.
Pass.
Are we all in the red right now? Except for.
Except for you.
Except for you.
Oh,
Sweet.
Pass
Sweet
them all.
Lou.
Leet boo.
Leap boo.
Pass them all.
Boo.
Hey.
Got me a good D20 over here.
Apparently.
Damn.
Ooh, ooh. Nothing's getting up in that druid's business. No, sir.
All right. And as that's happening, a little centipede head pokes out and looks at you, and Jim's like, "What's happening?
Jim!
Save me! Save me! Ah, there's so many claws and hands."
Oh, hi, Jim!
And goes back inside.
I'm growing to like
Centipede
just
talking.
that centipede, though. Just that centipede.
All right.
Just imagine it without any of the legs. Just imagine it as a snake.
All right.
It's not better.
And
Oh,
at
I
this
like snakes,
point
sorry.
in time, you hear rocking through the hall in a deep rumble of a voice.
The dragon that we're here to fight,
Had
guys.
defiled my domain.
Uh-oh.
And rush of shadowy wind
Oh no.
out the far doors, which are very large, crash open.
Oh no. Oh no.
Healing potions. Drink them if you got them. Drink them if you got
I'll
them.
get some mass cure wounds next round.
Comes off and lands. Explain yourself. It's Lou's turn.
Oh no.
Friendship! Sword friendship!
Oh,
Friends.
gosh.
Oh buddy, oh pal.
Hold on. Let me consult my notes. Morales is the one that sent us, right?
Your direct contact was one Hellion Moonstar.
Hellion Moonstar. And was Hellion Moonstar a nice person?
He was a direct descendant of Lord Vanrak. A lovely, promising little half-drow boy.
Okay. What was his name again? Sorry.
Hellion.
Really?
It's a very evocative name. I like it personally.
Yeah. This could be so stupid. So I'll take the Sunblade, and I will kind of like kneel like knights do, and like push the blade into the ground and and just go.
You hear in your head from the sword from Sintomorn, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
Listen, I don't need you telling me that.
Sorry.
Either say something positive or piss on yourself.
You have a statistical chance of doing this.
Don't never tell me the odds. And I will bow my head, and I will call him by his original name, which is somewhere in my notes.
Lester.
Gleister. Yep, it's right there.
Better you.
And I will just say, Gleister. And I can't do this in an Australian accent because I'm too nervous.
That's okay. Just say words. It's fine.
Gleister, the descendant of your dear friend, has sent us here to clear the darkness from your mind and bring you back whole. Care Bear stare. We do not wish to harm you, please. We just want to bring you back. And I will hold my attack until he does something to my friends.
I need you to make me a persuasion check with advantage.
Oh, I am not good at that. I am not good at that.
I know.
All right, what dice, guys? What dice? Okay, well, that wasn't good, so...
Something fiery, I don't know. I'm sending you good vibes, I don't know.
Not good, not good.
Oh no!
I have a -2 to persuasion. It's a 9. It's a 9. I just came here to hit you.
Listen.
You come in here into my domain, wield my master's sword, and strike down those that I allow to exist in my domain.
Yeah, but they're really negative. They're really negative. They're not good for you, dude. They're not your homeboys. They're like not your real friends. You know, they're the friends that won't help you move.
The shadow of Umbraxakar deepens.
Whoops.
Listen, it shouldn't been my turn, but it was, and I'm sorry.
You want to attack a vampire spawn?
Do I want to attack a vampire spawn? No, I don't want to move because it's just going to anger him.
All
I'm
right.
just gonna. That's my turn.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I wasn't looking for you.
Oh shit!
But all of these things are trying to kill these nice people, so I'm going to have to kill them. I'm sorry. And I will. Is there a way to hit a lot of the vampire spawn in a 20-foot radius thing that will not hit the two of them?
Yes, you could get about 5 of them. But the dragon's also there, if that affects your decision-making choices.
Yeah, I don't really want to actually target the dragon, so I'll change what I'm going to do.
You could get 3 of them without getting the dragon.
What about a 15-foot cone?
You could get 4 vampire spawn with some fire.
Okay, so let's see. I believe. Sorry.
Technically, only do that if you make an attack action.
Yep, I'm going to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. So I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move so the 15-foot cone can cover as many vampire spawn as I can, and I'm going to trace. Sai will trace patterns to the air again. 2 bolts. 2 bolts of solar energy, and I have crossbow expert, so it doesn't matter that I'm in close combat. So basically, I will touch 2 of the vampire spawn, and they'll just like ignite with radiant damage. And then afterwards, I'll sweep my arms together, and a cone of fire just erupts from Sai's like chest area and encompasses as many as a vampire spawn as I can.
I like this.
19 on the first attack.
It's
20 on the second attack.
Nope. Give me some dams.
Give me those damn dams, dude.
Oh God, I'm doing average damage over here. 11 on one. Oh no, yes, 11 on one and 5 on the other, and then
it's the one you do 11 to, and ignites and radiance and falls to the ground dead.
And then I will spend 2 key points to do the burning hands, and that's 36.
Dex save.
On forever.
What's your save DC?
Oh my. 16. That was false damage.
2 of them succeed.
Yeah, they take 6 fire damage total.
Well, the one of them that failed died. The other one that you touched.
I
mean, you still killed 2 vampire spawn with your turn.
I just enraged a dragon, so that was my turn.
That didn't work as well as it usually does. Maybe next time.
It's okay. They say it happens to every man. Yeah, that was really bad. I'm sorry. I'm gonna take myself out for that one.
I think that was a joke.
Right. The dragon.
I'm still trying to be non-threatening.
Yeah. Is going to spend a legendary action to approach Lou.
I won't move.
Comfortably close.
The Yeti is going to spend an action to try to resist the irresistible dance. That is not good. That is a 5.
Nope.
He's still tapping.
Yeti dance. Jump,
you hear
Yeti jump.
You hear echoing out from the other room. Caresta. Something weird is happening.
Go with it. It's a good look for you.
Just boogie nights.
My feet, they're loose.
It's like my Sunday shoes have been kicked off.
No dancing in the Shadowfell.
All right, Jareth.
Yeah. So the dragon only approached Lou.
Yeah, his face is just looming right over her, glowering in anger.
Listen. We're here just to talk. Ideally, there's no reason that we have to sit here and fight about things. Now, we walked in here to try to talk to you, and we were rudely attacked and defended ourselves. Now, don't want to have to continue to fight. I'm really would prefer to sit down and have a chat with you. Is that something that you think that we could do?
Why would I wait and talk with those who have invaded my domain without good reason?
Well, now, we were asked to, and we were hired to by the descendants of your former master, your former friend. Not master, right?
No, friend.
Friend.
Your former friend, your former ally. Does that mean nothing?
He seems to. 1 second. He's
The
looking you-
medallions were something specific to the family, right? That we were given the pendants.
They were also as he.
I'm
looks you
wearing it
over-
very obviously, but I'll just
Yeah.
gesture to it.
As he looks you over, his eye catches on something else. And his long neck stretches over towards you, not to you. Says, "You wear my master's. You wear Vanrak's ring."
Dude, we looted the shit out of that guy. I did not say that, but Alex said that. I did
I
not.
mean, you could say it on the telepathic bond, I suppose.
Yeah, I say that in the telepathic bond.
And it seems his memory. It seems like there's something clawing at his memory, but ring was. You see the gears turning, and then he shakes his head. When you see the anger return to him.
Hang on now. You had something there. Go with it.
Follow that. Don't turn away from it. Talk to me.
I mean, it's not like we're going anywhere. We've got time.
Make me a persuasion check.
All right. Ooh, which die? With the stress.
The pink one.
It's not the one I picked up.
Okay.
Hang on. I forget what my bonus is.
Thank
It's
God
good.
she's got charisma because I don't. So I dumped.
Are you ready for this?
I'm so ready.
34.
Oh shit!
Bard.
Bards, man.
Glamour bards are nuts.
I have expertise in persuasion.
Yeah, glamour bards are nuts.
I rolled so well.
She thinks, and his eyes blink, and that ring is a symbol of our friendship.
Do you want it?
Please.
Just hand it to the dragon.
I mean, he is like 20 feet away from you.
Lou catch.
Walk.
I'll catch
Throw
it.
Okay.
And
Listen.
I'll glove. Yeah, I'll just missile snare it.
Yeah.
As you look at it, the shadow dragon, there's a mystical moonlight that is flickering across his scales.
We're doing it, Peter. We're doing it.
It's still only a little bit compared to the great darkness.
And
That was your
am I able to use a bonus action to put some
Yes.
temp hit points up for us again?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm doing that. 14 again for everyone.
Everyone goes back to 14 temp, which actually helps everyone. Does anyone want to move?
Nope.
I feel like someone should go get the armor.
It's worth noting.
It's
Can I just like
I
say I
say
put it in the bag of holding?
Well, it was referred to on the ground when the fight started, and then everyone left that room.
Shit.
Someone's gotta go get it. Who's
You can move
closest?
up to your movement, so.
Yeah.
But you're right up by the dragon.
Yeah, I can't move.
Can I think I know what's going. I think Sai knows what's going on here, and Sai like zips away.
Perfect.
Okay, you zip towards the armor.
Mm-hmm.
Your movement's just like what,
If you'd be
55
a
or
deer
something?
and just
55.
Yeah, you zip back into the room. There's a dancing yeti.
Hey, big guy.
I'm confused.
Yeah, life's like that
But
a lot. Don't worry about
But
it.
kind of jolly at the same time.
Yeah, that's life.
I love this. I love everything about this.
Who has the golden horn?
Oh, I have that. I don't know if that's his, but I'll pull it out.
It's like we're piecing back together this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
With Bridget.
All right, so that was Jareth's turn. There's still centipedes fighting in the room, by the way.
Yeah.
And it's Mefera's turn. You are surrounded by vampire spawn.
Okay, well, I definitely want to do a quick mass cure wounds.
Sure.
Thank you.
As soon as I left the room.
Could use that.
You can still get Sai. You can see him through the door.
Good.
Perfect.
So I will do mass cure wounds. That is 3d8 plus 5. Everybody gets 19 hit points back.
Woo!
No. Oh, I have
Actually, not doing too
Say
bad.
that one more time. You have
19
how many?
hit points.
19. Okay.
19 hit points.
Between
That's what
those
I
temp
thought you
HP
said.
and that healing, y'all just gave yourself some serious buffers.
Yeah, that was.
I'm back in the
better.
green, y'all.
That was way better.
Okay. And then I will pull out the horn and say
So these vampire spawn clutching at you. You raise the horn above the mass of claws and teeth.
I'm still maintaining Sunbeam in one hand, but I'm like lifting up the horn with the other.
Did you make all those concentration
I did.
saves? That's amazing. Just I had it to the same hand, so it's just like this gleaming horn.
Yes.
Oh.
Perfect.
And I'll hold the horn up and say, Vanrak wasn't your only friend, and the rest of his family would like you to come back to them.
Seeing the horn, he's there. The dragon is struck by guilt immediately, very visibly, very obviously. And if you'd probably remember that the vision that accompanied this was him
Yeah, that
using
was.
his breath attack on a bunch of prisoners.
That's why I have gold horn and guilt written right under it.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it
Because
is good.
The book lists this as the symbol of guilt, so 10 out of 10.
Hey.
Oh no, Lewis froze.
Oh no.
Ooh, come back.
Lou, come back.
I saw
You
my
can blame it
sweet boo.
on me.
My lead boo.
Am I back?
Yay!
Yay!
You
The
just
funny thing
missed-
is that when I freeze, everybody else freezes, not me.
Yeah.
Cool. Sorry, guys.
So, you just missed me praising you. Don't worry about it.
Aw, thanks. Damn it. Every time.
She's not saying anything nice about Alex, otherwise she freezes.
Golden horn, 6 columns, grieve, guilt.
Okay, so you raise it up, and you see the guilt rack him, and you say people want you to come back. Anything else you'd like to say?
I'll say they forgive you.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Right. Could you make me a persuasion check? With advantage.
All right, well, that helps because I have no charisma modifier.
At least you don't have a negative one.
Well, I would, except I have a +1 on all saves, so I have precisely 0. That's an 18. I feel like that's pretty good.
34, but yeah.
And a 3. So I'm going to go with the 18.
Please do.
Good choice.
As you present the horn, these moonlight looking on the dragon scales intensifies, and he moves his head back and forth, and you see this light is growing, but his face is a mask of rage as he's remembering through all of the horrors that he's inflicted.
I'll hold it out for him in case he wants to take it. I don't know.
Head back and forth and goes, no. He's going to breathe his shadow breath on Mefera and Lou.
That's not what I wanted.
Please make me dex saves.
Yep.
Ooh.
Do I have time to bonus action wild shape?
If you were planning on doing that before you ended your turn, yes. If you weren't planning on it, then no.
Well, I guess not.
Can I spend another key point to reroll?
Yeah, once per save, I believe is how that one works.
Is it a Constitution save?
It's his dex, actually.
Oh, okay. Well,
Had you done patient defense when you kneeled down?
No.
Oh, darn.
yes.
So that's a 19 for me.
22.
Yay. 22 fails.
What?
God.
So what? So 19 fails as well?
19 fails as well.
At least you have
Shit
evasion.
the bed. No,
do
I mean
have-
I do have evasion, but that's only if I make a save.
No,
the other
if you
one is
fail,
one
you
half
still
of
take
the
half.
fail.
Okay. Well, then I guess I take half.
Okay. This thing hits like truck.
Yep. Ancient
no.
dragon is gonna kill us. Well, you guys.
How does a 22 fail?
Ancient dragon.
Ancient shadow dragon.
Probably a 23.
Guys, I might
This
find
is
out
what
what
I
it's like
get
to
for
die.
abusing the power of friendship.
Your medallion can bring you back to 1. It's one of the
Yes.
functions.
That's true.
Someone else has to use their medallion on you. That's how that works.
Yeah, because I'm probably
Oh.
going down. If I had to guess.
Keep someone at 1 HP, not keep yourself at 1 HP. Got ya.
It's a good thing I'm in the next room.
Honestly,
Sai's like, I'm just gonna chill. I'm out.
Get out here. I think I found what I needed. It's not this.
You guys are gonna get me killed.
that is a severely under average roll of 75 necrotic damage.
I'm still down.
Is that halved for me?
That is half for you.
Like the
So-
75 is halved?
No. It's 37. You take 37.
Okay.
with my temp HP? I
Oh,
have
shoot.
65, which means I am 0.
I'll use my pendant on you.
So you begin to fall, and because that's important, because if this actually reduces you to 0, you just die.
Right.
And the
Not good.
pendant flashes. You feel the soul begin to get ripped out of you to form a shadow, and there's a flash of light. It pushed back in with a flash of moonlight. And you maintain your feet.
Woo! That wasn't cool.
On the upside,
Hang in there, Mavis.
the vampire spawn that were crowded around you are all dead.
Oh, that's good.
That's something, at least.
Is it though? Because are they shadows now?
No, it would have been because of
I don't.
Or
A
do they
humanoid.
not because they're undead?
No, a humanoid.
Thank God. So God.
That's a good point, though. That would have been bad.
It would have been really bad.
All right. So that was Dragon turn. It is now Lou's turn.
Make an argument.
Yeah, I know. I will stand and I'll take the sunblade and I'll hold it out in my hands like this. And I'll stand
As you As you go to hold the sunblade out, the sight of the sunblade in your hands just fills it with rage.
Fine. Look at it. Remember your friend. You want more guilt? You want to honestly have the lives of everybody else here on your mind? Only the person who wields this is worthy of the warrior, of the light that's in this. Is there any light left in you? If there is, take this. Come back. Stop this. If not, and you're hell-bent on staying like this, I swear by any god on this plane, you will feel every inch of it pierce that heart that I hope is not as black as the outside of you, and the shadow you spewed at my friends.
Ooh. You can make a persuasion check if you want, or intimidation. Seems like it applies.
Well, both are negative, so it doesn't matter.
You can also opt to not. That's up to you.
Spend one more key point. Wait, no, I can't do that. Is it an advantage or no? No, it's not.
No. Actually, wait. I gotta think back what you said because this has some specific cues for it. Yes, an advantage.
All right.
Doesn't matter. 8.
Okay.
There's no way I can get to this because I have a -2 and I'm rolling like shit. So that's in jail. So I'm gonna die and I'm just gonna hold it and Can I go into patient defense?
Yeah, sure.
Then I'll do I have to spend a key point for that? I do, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Then I will spend a key point and I will just kind of I'll still hold it, but I'll kind of just go into a defensive position.
And that's a good choice because as you do that, he's going to tail attack you.
Cool.
But that'll be at disadvantage because you were dodgy.
Yeah.
Natural 1, automatic failure. Which is important because that natural 1 is still a 17.
Oh god.
Still misses.
Yeah.
And I'll just yell out, "You don't want to do this." Care Bear stare.
Care Bear stare.
Embrace the light. I am trying.
All right. So, it is Sai's turn. There's a dancing yeti.
Mm-hmm. Sai will walk.
Yeah, he failed another save against the dance. Continue.
Sai will move over to the armor, scoop it up, and use if I have to, my key point and step of the wind to get back in the room.
Just dash will do it.
Okay. I'll do that, and I'll move into the room, back in the room, and say, "I think this belongs to you, or at least your friend." And Sai will kind of stare at them. And have they started to lose some of that shadowy? You said there's some of the lose.
It's definitely the moonlight is becoming quite strong.
And can I see some of the semblance of the old?
Yeah, there's a little bronze skull. It's black and white, but there's some gleam that comes through on some of the scales.
Oh, Gleister, is that you? I'm pretty sure you're who I'm looking for. Yes. Yes, I did find you. Come, stop this nonsense. Come with us. You don't want to be here. It's so dark.
Instant win.
Okay, so you get advantage as you present the armor to him, and you also the DC is lowered by 10 because you used its real name.
Hey!
I don't think I could roll better than a 19, but I could try.
Yeah.
Nope. So charisma, anything, that's a 19.
The dragon. There is a brilliant spark of moonlight. It starts at its snout, and the dragon down its neck, across its wings and its tail, transforms back into a beautiful, gleaming bronze dragon.
Get it, Sai.
Even the color around it returns into the entire room for about 20 seconds as it is gleaming and beautiful, and the aesthetics are right. And one thing you do notice is that Cresta Delvingstone's clothes look really shit when there's color.
Ah, that's much better. Color looks good on you, Gleister.
Oh, I agree.
Wait, there's color back now?
Much
Briefly.
better.
Briefly, about 20 seconds. Perfect.
This is a much better look for you. I would
looks around. Shoots his wings out, and there's a nice glitter and glow.
Glitter and glow.
Glitter and glow.
He collects his claws underneath him. Looks you over. I'm sorry.
I'm like brushing myself off, almost having died. I'm like, it's okay.
1 hit point.
Yeah, like, apology accepted.
It's okay. We all make mistakes in life. Some just hurt more than others.
And as the monochrome despair of the Shadowfell returns, lyric sound. We need to dissipate this vile creation.
You're speaking my language. I fully support this.
I think some of my compatriots, friends even, would like a rest for a moment.
Certainly.
That's
Certainly.
Thanks,
Certainly.
Gramps.
Oh, how rude of me. Yes, sorry, we met under strange auspices. Hello, my name is Zerth Karator Zementhai Jinsai. Most people, I think, just call me Sai.
And as he leaps forward, his form shrinking into that of a humanoid with bronze eyes, he lightly steps down, puts his hand down, and says, "Please, I'm Gleister."
Pleasure to finally meet you, Gleister. I think you could use this. And I present him the armor that we just, went and picked up.
Although,
He looks at it and says, I think I need to venture back away and take all of this darkness that it came from, and all of this all of the things that I did, and leave them behind. So
That's
please,
good.
Morn, hold on to the ring and the horn.
We're off. Oh, we're back.
Oh no.
yeah, we're back.
All right.
We're back.
I'll give the ring back to Jareth because I had caught it.
Yeah.
Ooh, pretty. Yes.
Once again, I'm sorry.
Sai will put a hand on his now masculine, humanoid shoulders. It's okay. We all make mistakes. What you do with learning afterwards is what makes you a man, gith, or dragon. You can grow past this. You have time.
And after after we wait, after we clear this darkness, and after a rest, we can strike this evil from this place.
I'm very glad I didn't have to poke you with this.
So, do you want to engage in a short rest?
Oh God, yes.
Very much so.
Under the protection of Gleister,
Yes.
you are able to easily accomplish a short rest uninterrupted, unabated.
Do I want to use my hit dice or do I want to use my whole body?
I still have 3 healing potions, so I'm going to start there.
I'm gonna use hit dice. I'm gonna hold on to my whole body. That allows me to gain back 45 hit points.
Yeah,
With an action.
you can't use hit dice during the middle of dying.
Yeah.
Correct.
So how many hit dice do I have again? I have like a shit ton.
Your level, unless you short rested before.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't spend any because this is the first time I've ever actually taken damage.
Then you have 15 hit. Do you have 15 hit dice?
Correct.
D8s, right?
Yep.
D8s for you, my dear.
That's
All right, hang on. I'm definitely spending hit dice. Oh, nice.
It's 17. Let's do 2. It's 9.
No, I don't get to roll a d20 for hit dice.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Nice.
11, 14. I am back at full. And I used 6, 8. I used 8 hit dice. Where do I mark this? Where the hell is it?
So
when
if
you
you go
hit
to
short rest.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Okay, there we
6,
go.
7, 8. Oh, I get my key points back.
Yep.
Yes,
Indeed.
you do.
Oh, God, I love monks. All over
Monk
my
life.
body.
So good.
Monk life is so amazing.
It really is.
Oh, yeah, Grandpa. I'll just like sit down like crisscross applesauce in front of him. What's your story? You've got some cool stuff. Like I've got this, and I'll like light up my hands, but it's not as cool as what you have. What do you have?
I study the way of energy flows of the universe. When you live in limbo, you have a lot of time.
Limbo?
Yes.
How old are you?
You stop counting after the first 7 centuries.
That's fair.
Right. Sorry for
Like
calling
I
you
stopped
Grandpa.
counting how many goblins I rule. It's just
Still weird.
Also, instead of like crisscross applesauce, they are sitting on like a foot, and like one leg is crossed on another leg, but their foot is down, and so they're like just sitting there, like perfectly balanced on like essentially their toe.
Lou will like try to do it.
Careful, you can get cramps.
I already have one. Okay. Sorry.
we all have one now.
Sorry for calling you Grandpa.
Oh, I might be.
Do you have?
You're not sure?
Well,
He's been around Limbo a lot.
yeah, birthing for Gith is weird.
Fair enough.
I need to look this up later.
Also, I don't know if
Sue.
any of my kids had kids.
So-
You know, it's one of those things.
Sue, how'd you get here?
Oh, I've been looking for Gleister for some time.
Is that so?
Yes. When I was in meditation in limbo, I heard a scream. It called out to me. And so I came.
Some wrinkle in time stuff right here. We heard
I don't really
call.
remember when the scream happened, though. It was a while ago.
Oh God, he's my favorite. Oh gosh. So can I walk over?
Listen. I'm just gonna tell you, this look is much better than the one you had before. Like the shadow, it was
Oh.
not doing you
It-
any favors.
What, you didn't like my goth face?
my goth face.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I love a good goth face as much as anyone. I love a good goth life as much as anyone. It's just you gleam and glisten so magnificently without all the doom and gloom. You can have a little of both. I think you just weren't riding that line very well.
Probably not.
You need a little majesty in your life.
Well, nothing is as majestic as a metallic dragon. Except
That's
maybe
right.
you.
Well, I do try.
Dude, you about to get in with the dragon?
So, everyone has completed rest. So the dragon is going to gesture to the west. There's a large deep hallway into a large dragon-sized door where he came out of. Shall we?
Yeah. Lead the way.
That's good.
And he strides forward, and as he's walking, he transforms into his
Oh,
dragon.
Can anyone use this? Like, pointing to the armor. Like, I don't really need it.
Not it.
I'll just put it into the bag of holding.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone. I think Hassan was the one who used it.
Yeah.
That's right.
Nobody else can use plate armor, and we don't really want to deal with that mess of it being put on again.
Yeah.
So I'll put it into the bag of holding, and I'll sling it back.
Gleister uses 2 legs to smash the doors open with the impact the walls and crack the stonework.
Quick point of order.
Yes.
How many centipedes are left?
Oh, actually, Caresta summoned a decent chunk more centipedes than you had.
Fair enough.
So, like, you got some stragglers hiding in the armor.
Jim's still alive. This is the most.
Jim survived. Jim was too scared to ever fight.
I
We
will
told
go
him to
retrieve
hide, and
Jim.
he obeyed.
I will go retrieve Jim and put him back like on my shoulder or something.
I mean,
Oh,
my army
God,
did
that's
its
gross.
job. My army definitely did its job.
Yeah.
Lou is just
All
going to
right.
look super relieved that she doesn't have as many centipedes to deal with anymore.
So you get led into a large chamber with a raised dais on one side, a dragon-sized resting point, and he glances at it, stomps past it, and pushes open another dragon-sized door into his what seems to be a horde room. He pushes open, points his large neck at the ceiling, and just blasts the ceiling with a wave of lightning. And 4 very, very dead cloakers fall down.
Oh, wow. Well, that's
Good job.
efficient. Well, that's efficient.
I think Mavis's wonderful elven eyes, eladrin eyes, helped us to see some routes around a lot of this nonsense.
At
Nice.
this point,
Good job.
Gleister
Like it.
reforms down into humanoid size and says, and gestures to the most obvious thing in the room, a large altar of carved, almost looks like carved essence of midnight, but it's probably obsidian,
boy.
inscribed with tenets of Shar, and above it, a scar in the very reality, royals, a rift. The altar is inscribed with the 4 tenets of Shar. In darkness act. Never wait for the darkness to pass before making your move. Quench the light of the moon when you can. Hide from it when you can't. Keep secrets from all except Shar's faithful, and only a fool believes in hope.
Some real negative energy coming off this altar.
We need to reconsecrate this altar. The
He
saloon, perhaps.
gestures to it. This is the item that holds this space connected and anchored into the Shadowfell.
So if we were to destroy it,
Well, it was crafted when my memories were not about me. Part of their magics was taking my memories and binding them to parts of this dungeon, both to strengthen the bond to the Shadowfell and to put me deeper into my haze. So I know not what fixes the altar.
do I think that if I were, so this whole thing has been like a Shar versus Saloon thing. Do I
Yeah.
think if I were to use something like Moonbeam, which is moonlight, and thus of Saloon, that might help here?
Maybe. You could
What about
try
the
it.
key? The key that we have? Was that anything?
It got us
That
in
was
before.
used to get into the Shadowfell.
Right, and that was the Silver Rod Saloon on one end and the key on the other end, right?
I mean,
yes.
I've got nothing to lose by trying this, I don't think. So I'll look at the rest of the party and I say, I have an idea.
Ideas are good.
Are you all okay if I bring some moonlight down on this altar?
I'm always good with some light.
The moon is majestic.
And
By the way,
honest.
I would have re-upped Rory's bond during our short rest, including the dragon.
Nice.
And Sai.
Yep, and Sai.
Wow.
So we're all in each other's heads now.
So then I'll pull out the
Lovely.
key because that was a good point. So I'll pull out the key and hold it up with the symbol of Shar Saloon very visible. And I don't know, I'll say like, Saloon, please cleanse this place of the darkness and return it to the way it was before. And then I'll cast Moonbeam on the altar.
Moonbeam. So Moonbeam strikes the altar, and I'd like you to roll damage for the Moonbeam and double it.
Awesome. So that is going to be normally 2d10, so it will be 4d10.
Oh hey.
Oh hey. Give me some more d10s, please. The heck?
Are we gonna have to roll initiative on an altar?
No. Maybe not the altar.
Whatever. Oh, well, that's disappointing. That's 17.
Okay, after double?
Yes.
Okay. The altar takes 17 damage, and the darkness of the rift reaches out towards you. Make me a charisma save.
Oh, joy.
Nah.
Oh, no. 9.
And Mefera blinks away, having been banished.
Oh, shit.
Mefera, do you have dark vision?
I do.
You find yourself in a 30-foot diameter cave with no exits.
All right. This is fine.
What does everyone else do?
That was unexpected.
The moon is still striking the altar, and the rift is roiling in anger.
Can I run and like jam the sunblade into the altar?
Sure.
Oh boy.
Why don't you make me 2 attacks?
As she's doing this, 10 hit points all around.
Sure.
I probably don't get those since I am
No, but the dragon can have them.
The first one's a natural 20.
Whew. Whew.
And the second one's a 4, which would be a 15.
So the 4 actually misses.
The 15 misses?
Yes, the 15 misses. As an altar has an AC of 17, but I do need you to double your crit damage again, because after you roll it, because it's vulnerable to radiant.
Nice.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Can an altar make a con save?
The altar can fail a con save.
I can't make that gesture anymore. Damn it. Do this one. The OK symbol is not good all the time anymore.
Yeah.
Makes me sad.
So, just
That's
a buttload of damage.
3.
Gee, meaty crickets.
Because I rolled 2d10s and 2d8s.
Okay.
You said I need to double it again? Oh,
yeah, add your static and then double the whole thing.
Okay, so roll 2s and then double it, so it's getting doubled twice.
Kind of, yeah.
Okay, so that is 16, 23, 27 times 2, 40,
54.
54.
Okay. So as you spring the sun sword down into the altar, you can see the light blaze into it and shine through the dark obsidian, and it starts to crack, the light pouring out of the little cracks that form and start to spiderweb across it. But as you were destroying the altar, I need you to make me a charisma save.
Oh no.
Come join me.
13.
As you
Wait.
get banished.
Oh, wait. Spending a key point to roll it again.
Go ahead.
Come on.
That's
Don't
worse.
leave us.
That's worse.
Oh
All right.
no.
And Mefera next to you appears, Sweet Lou.
Hello. I guess
Shit.
that didn't work very well for you either.
The sun sword is left behind, and the altar explodes, and the rift disappears. And the dungeon area you're in is returned to the material plane as the light returns.
But
You two are in a cave.
we're in a cave.
Oh.
I'll just look over at Mefera. What's up?
All
I'm pretty
right.
sure we're missing 2 people.
Can
Gleister,
we sit down real quick? I'm gonna cast scrying.
sure. Gleister, we've returned to the material plane.
Yeah,
Where
we
did-
lost 2.
I'll go
Where
take
did
like
they
a
go?
peek around in here just to see
Yeah.
if there's anything that could be something that maybe we could get out.
I'll light my
Uh,
hands.
Yeah, could you both of you make me an Arcana check with advantage?
Sure.
What's a natural 19?
17?
Arcana check. 21.
17.
So,
21.
the 21 Lou, actually the 17 is good enough too. You're able to ascertain. You're pretty sure this is an extra dimensional prison demiplane.
Oh, so there's no way out.
Yeah. Plane shift
That would be good if I had it.
tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yep.
Boy.
I just go. They'll figure it out, and I'll just cough a squat,
All right.
and I'll just meditate.
So scrying fails because it can't go across planes.
Right, of course.
Yeah.
The spell slot is still expended, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll look at Lou and say, well, I mean,
They're not
at
on this
most, we're here for like 8 or 9 more hours.
That's unfortunate.
You're not there.
You're not there. You can't hear me.
No, I was saying it was answering Jareth's. They're not on this plane, and I said that's unfortunate.
They're not on this plane. Oh, you know what? I would have been able to know that by not
Because
being
of
able to
free-
communicate with them.
Yeah.
Through the.
So you can take the spell slot back.
You sure?
Yeah, it's fine.
Thank you.
Scrying
Awesome.
takes 10 minutes to cast. You'd figure it out before then.
Right. Yeah.
You,
If
by the
they
way,
were
off
on
in the
this plane,
distance,
I
you
would
can
be
hear
able
the
to.
tip tap of the Yeti still dancing.
Oh my buddy.
Blame it
Oh,
on the roots.
They don't pop back after like a minute.
Nope.
Nope. Okay. Just checking.
How is the
Gleister.
Yeti still dancing if we took a short rest?
No, the Yeti is now choosing to dance.
Hey.
Oh. Dance, Yeti, dance. Jump, Yeti, jump. Cast that magic spell on him and he's gonna dance until he has to swim. I don't know. Maybe
So we're just
upwards.
chilling.
So yeah, we'll just.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe.
Dancing Yeti.
I'll use create bonfire to make us such little fire in this space.
All the while, she's just had the burning hands going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's better.
Hey,
Gleister
Hey, Ludo.
on the main plane of existence. Says, I have one potential idea for this. Carester was obsessed with anchoring this place into the Shadowfell. Thought that it would be a way to escape Hallister's cruel intents. Perhaps part of her efforts revolved around some magic that might assist in this scenario.
It's a good idea.
Shall we?
If you know where you're going.
And he
All the
yes,
while, I'm in another dimension.
yeah, so while these three are ransacking Caresta's, sarcophagus and tomb and living quarters, what is Mefero and Lou doing?
Do we have Lou? Do you have any like games or anything?
I mean, we could do truth or dare, but I don't really know if that's. Let's see. I've got no, I don't have anything. I have some glass blowers tools. You want to make some stuff?
Is there sand? Can we make glass?
The floor is it's kind of a sandy floor.
Yeah,
You got stuck with the wrong monk.
I just
Jewelry.
Make a bottle. Place
so
in the
we're
bottle.
just I'm gonna take out my glass blowers tools and I'm gonna burn some stuff with my hands and I'm gonna teach her how to make some like those cool planters that have the bulb at the end of them. You put water and then you stick it into a plant. We'll make those and we'll make some wine glasses.
Step 1, make a bottle. Step 2, spin the bottle.
Yeah.
Step 3.
That's exactly what we do. Farrah and I first make a bottle and then play spin the bottle.
That's exactly right.
And then make out with different portions of the wall.
I was gonna say, there's a lot of wall making out.
And there's just dirt everywhere and
just skip the bottle entirely.
We're just making out with surfaces.
So the three other people, Gleister, Sai, and Jareth, go into the vampire's tomb, and there is a large amethyst sarcophagus in front of a huge mural depicting Lord Vanrak Moonstar as a Death Knight, riding on a Shadow Dragon Umbraxakar. Lying at the paws of their feet are hundreds and hundreds of corpses bathed in shadow and death.
All right.
It's not a good look on you. See what we were saying?
I see what you mean now. Also, this thing doesn't look as good when there's color.
And I will
Right.
I will start manipulating the patterns and cast the radiant bolts to basically ignite the mural in radiant damage.
Yeah.
It's funny you say that because as you blast with radiant, the entire wall turns in the middle to reveal the secret door.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Dragon-sized.
Sai is just so much better at this than all of us.
Oh, look at that! I accidentally revealed the secret door.
Behind there is a study. I think you may have done something very useful, sir.
I try.
Let's go.
All right.
All the while,
So you
the
walk
Farrah
past
and I
the.
are like, spin it again. All right, looks like it's that rock right over there.
All right, it's my turn.
All right.
Kiss the rock. I feel like I should be getting the gift of gab for this.
I have named the Yeti Ludo, by the way. And
Nice.
I will be attempting to recruit the Yeti Ludo to my castle.
Do it.
You need a new master. One that's nicer, not as drab.
You see him off in the corner attempting buffaloes, using the little claws on his feet to make the tippy tap noises.
Yes. I'm
He's
so
not very
happy
good yet.
that you are enjoying this gift I've given you.
So you ransack her study,
Yeah.
and I need you two and Gleister, which I'm going to roll to make an investigation check.
Meanwhile,
Okay.
I will pull out Hassan's flask, which I think I still have because of my alcoholism.
You all still have a pistol from her.
Yes.
And I'll
Playing
offer
Russian roulette.
I'll offer Lou the flask. Want a drink?
Thanks. I'll take like half of it.
And I'll take the other half.
And we're just like, show me the way to go home, but
You're like 20 minutes
I
in,
don't wanna
and you're
go to
already facing delirium.
I have a 19.
No,
No, 19.
No, 19.
Right, good.
I have a 7.
So after about a solid hour of going through things, you find 2 things. Well, 3. You find 1 supreme healing potion.
Oh,
You find her
buddy.
spellbook,
Ooh.
and you find a scroll of gate.
Yes.
I think this is going to be useful.
Pointing the potion and not knowing that the scroll is there.
And her spellbook. Lechesta's spellbook.
Caresta. delving stone.
Yeah, no.
I know you.
Even
I know you
even
never change, but I can try.
even in my notes as Jareth, it's going in as Lechesta.
Have you landed on Sweet Boo for me? Is that what that is?
Leet Boo for now.
Leet Boo. That's what it was. Leet Boo. Got it. I haven't earned the sweet part of it yet.
That's pretty elite.
I went half spoonerism with it.
Got it.
Yeah.
All right, so you get the items, and Gleister doesn't read magic, so he's looking at the scroll like, what's it say?
Well, it's a scroll of gate. I'm just gonna double check that I have this all right when I look this up real quick.
Well, what does gate do? I'm not versed in the magics.
Well, let me just read through this real quick here.
You pull out your handy dandy compendium of spells.
Well, I'm reading through the read through the scroll and see. All right, yeah, so that's what this does, and that's
Reading
what that
the card
does, and
explains the card.
That's right. So I mean, I can conjure a portal with this to an unoccupied space that I see within range to a precise location on a different plane of existence. I guess I can link it to where they are.
You can also name a creature on a different plane and just call them to you, no save.
That's right.
But
It
does
only
the-
works for one person though.
No, but the portal always stays open for at least one round when you do that.
Oh. Well, since I don't know exactly where they are, I think the better way to do this is to just conjure Mavis here, and then hopefully Leet Boo will just topple on through too.
All right, so it is a scroll, so you do need
I will
to.
cast glibness on myself first.
Yeah, it's a charisma check. That works.
I mean, I didn't
so-
use it to fight the vampire or the dragon, so what else are we gonna do?
Yeah, actually, that will make it so you can't fail to use the scroll based on your numbers.
That's right.
So, do you wait? You just gonna do it?
Yeah, I'm just gonna cast glibness on myself, and then all right, let's see how this goes.
You unroll the scroll and invoke its magics. And as you do that, the fringes of the paper start to explode in purple fire, just
aesthetics.
burning inward, holding in space. And as the fire goes down to the last little bit in the middle, winks out. This moment, and then a thundering rift opens up in front of you. And Sweet Lou, from your perspective, what were you doing with Mefera when she just away?
I don't know. Where did the bottle spin?
Most
Towards
likely-
Mefera. You were
Come
leaning in
on.
to try and kiss her.
Towards
and-
Mefera.
The bottle finally was pointing at Mefera. I was about to get a nice big old smooch.
And then
And then
and you followed through the hole.
Right.
Oh, and I just dive in after, land on top of her, and the bottle comes skidding out.
yeah, so you two land on top of each other, scrolling across the floor. There's all your friends and a bronze dragon on one side, a giant rift of fire above you, and to your right, a large purple amethyst sarcophagus.
Whoa! And I'll just go, mwah!
Cute.
Oh,
All right.
I'll smooch
I
back.
like it.
Smooches.
And
Smooshy
the
smoosh.
rift closes.
It was good.
Oh,
Hi,
all
guys.
right. That's
Hi.
better.
Hello.
That was quite good.
What was
I
that?
approve.
Magic.
That's fair. Yep. I don't know what I expected.
That was Jareth.
Thank you, Jareth.
Jared, I'll give up and give the European style
Mwah, mwah.
on Jared's cheeks.
And I'll
Meanwhile, while I read that spell, in the one hand, just with the baubles, rotating them in the hand, the other hand holding the spell, going over it like, yep, okay, read it.
this is so blasé, you know.
Just,
Reading the spell explains the spell.
that's right.
Am I back to my colors now?
Yeah, color's back.
Hey!
This place, as a whole, the general theme is looks like shit with color.
Oh man.
Oh,
we're not staying.
Hard to know when to touch up the paint when you can't see color.
Yes.
Suppose.
Oh, aha!
Still.
I'm so much
Nice.
brighter now.
Yay! I love your commitment to that monochrome aesthetic.
I
That's pretty
tried. Now I gotta cover up all the black that I have. There we go. Hey.
So,
Yeah.
now that we have rid this portion of the world of darkness, I must head up, out from this land, to rejoin House Moonstar. But not before offering you certain gifts.
Ooh.
Also, did somebody pick up my sword?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, why not?
If it would have stayed behind, then
Yeah, it
there's
did
no
stay
way we're
behind
leaving
to
that
blow up
shiny
the
thing
altar.
behind. Yeah.
As the dragon leads you down into its hoard, it is not going to offer you its giant piles of gold. However, it will go to one of the statues that is in its room depicting Vanrak, and draped over the shoulders of the statue is a cloak with a large necklace brooch that comes into a large ruby gem.
Ooh.
And he pulls it off, and as he pulls it off, the ends of the cloak come in, taper into the points, and he flings it out, and it makes the
Ooh.
visage of a bat.
Ooh.
Whoa.
This is an item that oft ferried Vanrak to the locations he needed after he had fallen. I believe that it would still serve some good in one of your hands.
Ooh.
Who
Well,
wants
I'm
a
not
poke
even
at the
gonna
bat?
reach. I'm not even gonna reach for that. I already know Jareth. So.
Ooh.
Yeah.
The collar is up.
So
How's
pumped.
it look? Ooh, how's it look?
You look
Yes.
wonderful, darling.
You know, I prefer to turn into an owl, but I think that this thing will let me turn into a bat. That would be great.
Yes.
It's time to change it up a little.
It occurs to me that I have little use for material wealth while I am venturing upwards. Well, I can carry some of this. He looks at a large pile of gold piled around another statue. How about I gift you this? And he goes over to a statue of Shar and pulls the dagger, and
Ooh.
there's a mechanical whirring, and the base of the statue falls open, and somewhere around 22,000 electrum pieces fell out.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh, fucking electrum.
Have you been to Barovia lately?
Actually, as you look, the coins are stamped with a profile picture of a very regal male with an aggressive widow's peak.
Yeah. Yep.
I feel like this is a callback.
Oh, haha.
So I have the madness where I'm supposed to like keep everything that I find. So I'm gonna go over there and like look at him to be like, is this okay? And then like
It's all yours.
take what I can. I don't have a bag of holding, but I'll like fill my pockets.
Just like, I got it. I got it.
Throw it in the pocket.
It's like when I try to
Now.
come in from the car with too many grocery bags. I got it. I got it.
Right. 2 trips are for the week.
Babies.
Yeah, I always start with 1 trip, and then things fall, and it becomes 2.
It usually becomes 5 if things start falling and your bags start ripping. It's like, oh
That's
god.
right.
Now, with that, one more time, I'm sorry, and thank you.
Thank you.
Now
What
this-
are friends for? Do come visit in my castle sometime. Have a splendid time.
She's got weird goblins.
She is a weird goblin.
And an amazing labyrinth. I mean, it is bar none.
Perhaps I will.
Always,
first,
always song, just fantastic.
I'm pretty sure I heard about that labyrinth. There's some traumatizing birds that their heads come off of.
Oh yeah, you know.
maybe I won't visit then. But
They
always, Jareth. He puts his hand on your shoulder. You
Yes.
are an absolute treasure.
Oh.
Can I walk up to him?
Yeah.
I love the fact.
Are you
that
trying to keep me? I know how you dragons like your treasure.
Cute. Blue?
and just go? I won't lie when I say that giving it up would be difficult, but I almost feel wrong carrying what was once belonging to your very dear friend. Are you sure you don't want Sintamon to be with you?
Centomorn has been through a lot of trauma and darkness. For a beacon of very sunlight, it has the most shadowed of pasts. I think it would do well to be taken care of under your guidance. Give it the catharsis of fighting for the light once more.
It will be my honor. And I'll just kind of back away.
Looks at Mefera and sigh. I knew for you for such short time, yet I feel like I know you. I feel confident that our paths will cross again.
Hopefully under better circumstances.
And I'll just gonna incline my head and say, "You're welcome at my home on my hearth."
Thank you. And what better circumstances are there than cleansing the darkness from this world?
Some food. Though I don't actually need to eat. But it can be enjoyable.
We have that in common.
We have a lot in common, mechanically and thematically.
Yeah.
You're two peas in a pod.
2 monks in a monastery.
I've never had a pea before.
Oh, you have?
And
Oh, you're missing out.
I bid you all adieu, and may you be guided by the light of Saloon. And he rings his hand around in a arc, points it towards the door, and he turns into a bolt of lightning.
Ooh,
Zaps out.
that's super cool. Oh, I want to learn how to do that.
That is
Yeah,
me.
Mefera's making notes to herself. Can already turn into an elemental. How to turn into bolt of lightning? Question mark.
Very fun.
Dragon is Thor.
Unless there's anything else that the members of this illustrious adventuring party would like to do.
Do I recruit Ludo to my labyrinth?
Oh, absolutely. He
Perfect.
to begin the outro with Ludo, he finds that's great because I don't think he actually has a name in the book.
It's Ludo now.
He's Thagor, but
Nope,
Ludo.
Ludo.
Like, probably good enough.
That's right.
But he takes a very strong shine to musical theater.
I want to challenge Sai to a fight. Like a sparring.
All right, so why don't we go to the outro properly? We're gonna go around, tell each other where they can find you online, and I want one, or you can cheat with 2 things your characters do after the game ends. Why don't we start in the go through the Twitch order and start with Danielle.
Okay, so well, let's start with what Mefera would do. I feel like the first thing she would do is probably follow Jareth back to his castle to visit for a little bit and to make sure that the babe is okay. And after that, set out to see if she can find Hassan and make sure Hassan is also okay and possibly bring Hassan back to the castle to recuperate.
Hassan is actually, you go back and find Hassan at the castle with the babe, very healthy and alive.
Perfect. So those dovetail. She wants to make sure everyone is as healthy and well, and then get some rest. Labyrinth seems like a good place. And then, so I'm Danielle. I'm at Rye Raconteur on Twitter. You can follow me there. I tweet a lot about cosplay and tabletop and writing and other nerd stuff. I also have a game that I DM that is streamed on Wednesdays, 7:30 Eastern time, and Nat is making a face because he's one of my players. Dungeons and Deductibles, following an intrepid group of insurance claims adjusters as they deal with their caseload and also try to figure out what the heck's going on with the evil board. So you can come see us there. It's twitch.tv/Phantom Rollbooth. And yeah, follow me if you like nerdy things, I guess. I will tweet about them.
Sounds great. Over to Alex.
All right, so I guess Sweet Lou would also want to go check on Val on Hassan and tell her that the armor was destroyed. Even though it lives in her bag of holding, but she would probably just keep it there so that nobody would ever get hurt by it again. And then she would ask Sai if he could teach her some stuff, and just like, because she's fascinated by him and like wants to fight him, and like, I want to teach things. So it's like the young like kid who's like, oh, huh, and like is going after like Gramps and like, teach me stuff. And also, my name is Alex Gaston, and you can find me on the Twitter sphere at Crit Charisma, which I did not have tonight. I had negative charisma. It's where I just post random shit and D&D workouts and stuff, and just stop by and say hi. I always like it. I also love how I thought it was a great idea to try and take off black makeup without water. So I look like I have dark eyebrows, and I'm hiding the rest of the really bad stuff in my hair.
You look, I mean, over the fidelity of this current camera quality, it actually looks pretty fine.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't usually have black eyebrows.
Fair enough. All right.
Some things happen.
Yeah. Going down.
Listen, my man.
Zach? What will you do? Adam?
Sai would perhaps offer some lessons and tips to Sweet Lou, though they feel compelled to head towards the next scream that they've heard during their meditation. So they are off to find the next soul that they must save from the turmoil that they are putting out into the void and then vibrating along the chi sympathetic vibrations that the universe is built from. And so as long as Sweet Lou is willing to venture with them, they are more than willing to help them learn any amount of monk abilities that they can.
Dude, anywhere. That'd be awesome. 2 monks.
As far as finding me on the interwebs, I am on Twitter at Adam_J_Pearson, spelled like Pearson and not like a pier you drive a boat off of. And I usually talk about either nerdy D&D stuff or nerdy geology stuff or nerdy space stuff or just, nerdy stuff. And I also play at a Twitch streamed Geeky Bugbear on Tuesday nights starting at like 8 Eastern. We're playing Tomb of Annihilation. Emphasis, I think, on the Annihilation soon. So that's all. And then also if I'm on VR.
All right. Let's scoot on down across to Alexis.
So Jareth. Jareth will also invite what you say to his told you I'd do it.
Yep.
to his castle and labyrinth. So pop on in whenever just, send me a heads up so that I can make sure the goblins tidy a room for you.
What you say?
What you say? Jareth is going to go back to his castle and raise the goblin babe. Bowie. Probably with Hassan and Befera and Mavis and Leetboo and what you say whenever the rest of and Husin whenever they pop in and out. However long they'd like to stay. Might carry on to some other matters here and there, but got a baby, got a goblin babe to raise. He's got my eyes. Doing a lot of magic dance. That's what's in store for Jareth.
Can you imagine when that kid becomes old enough to like, hey, where did I come from? It's like, well, I was raiding a dungeon, and you were being consecrated in black oil to the goddess Shar, and my friend Hassan just wasn't
aesthetic was all off.
Yeah.
His 3 moms and 1 dad sit him down.
That's right.
Yeah.
His 4 moms.
Right.
The 3 moms. Yeah, 3 moms, 1 dad, 1 grandpa.
Yes.
Basically. Yeah. Essentially.
You get the whole family. Yes. And 1 cousin.
And hopefully my new dragon friend Glisten will pop in and out. Because you know how they like their treasure.
Glistening. Yeah. Glistening.
And so I had a lot of fun playing as Jareth. I am Alexis. You can find me on the Twitter sphere and on Twitch as Vox Finato. I'm part of Dice Priori, is where I do the majority of my streaming, but I'm also on Variant Roles whenever I can find the time, and they will have me. It's a lot of fun. I co-DM Dragon Heisters tomorrow, Tuesdays at 9 p.m. Central. I play Gilly, who's a little halfling bardlock, on Wednesdays on Ghost in the Machine, which is at 7 p.m. Central. And I do some craft streams on Mondays today and Fridays. You can find all that stuff on twitch.tv/Dice Priori. You can find me on Twitter and find all of that information.
That's great. And I am Nat. I am on Twitter at CrimeNat. I am the newsletter producer over at RPG Kitchen. We are currently have open submissions for our May edition of the newsletter. Submissions close Wednesday in 2 days. So if any kind of content you want to contribute to support our efforts to feed hungry people and stuff, hit me up. I also am here and on Counter Roleplay and a bunch of stuff. If you want to find out when I'm online, just go follow me. We retweet a lot of stuff that says where I'm at mostly, honestly. And as for what Gleister does.
Oh, there we go.
You
do not see tooth nor scale of Gleister for a couple decades.
Oh no.
And Babe Bowie is old enough to go out on adventures of her own.
Sweet Lou still looks like Sweet Lou.
Yes, and Sai is still Sai. Until one day, when you all happen to be visiting, and there's a frantic knock on the castle door, and Gleister comes to offer you another adventure.
Hey.
And that is where we're going to sign off.
Oh, yay. Oh, that's so nice.
Our intrepid band of adventurers always is off, cleansing the light, cleansing the darkness.
And bringing some sparkle.
Wait, I never asked, did Sunblade come back? Like, did they stop being despaired?
Oh, yeah. When the Shadowfell is just dissipated, those effects go away.
Okay, I'm done.
Yay. I'm not scared anymore.
Until morn is a happy sunsword, proud to have banished the Shadowfell.
Yay, okay.
All right. Bye.